in like 4 different colors, all clashing. It's crazy.
Well, that's a fucking intro. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. It is I, Guru Katana-chan, and my wife won't shut the fuck up when I ask them to. How is everybody today? I hope.
I don't listen to authority.
I'm not authority. I'm your wife. Damn it.
Isn't like that the authority though?
I don't know, dog. I just fucking work here. I just work here. I just work here. How's the audio? How do they sound compared to me? Are we on equal footing? Is one louder than the other? I need to know so I can adjust things. You like the different colors? Yes, because this is the D&D one. This is our D&D setup. Eventually a beautiful lady will be in the middle, but her model's just not loading. Corey, feel free to speak again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I allowed to speak now?
You're extra sassy today. God damn.
I'm allowed. Okay. Cool,
We have an official roll call, so don't worry. And that's not Corey's normal microphone, so don't really worry about that too much.
I'm mobile.
Corey's in the car right now coming from work. Q, Rez, Kian, Claudia, could one of or all of you speak so they can test that out?
I'm speaking and saying words. Hello.
Hello.
I'm so good at saying words.
You are. Kian is
evading the police.
Oh,
yes.
Kian is also good at speaking words. Are you beating the shit out of it?
Oh, I'm trying.
Kick its ass, Claudia.
I'm going.
Kick its ass.
Kick its ass!
My little paws are flying.
I love Doctor Who. Oh, Griandris, I just got the news that you're going to be joining us for our one-shot next week. I'm very excited. Do you know what kind of character you're going to play? Claudia is quiet, but she's being loud. What do you mean she's quiet? Huh?
Well, you know, it happens.
Let me turn her up in Discord. 1 second.
Even when I am loud, I'm always quiet.
You know what?
Claudia.
I can't fucking say English correctly, Griandris. What do you want from me? Claudia is super quiet? Is everybody else super quiet? Because that's what I'm trying to ask, is if I need to turn them up.
Meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. 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 Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
Is that better? Is that better?
I'm entering a warrior cat's fugue state.
Oh my god, I started playing warrior cats last night, and
that sounds like you.
I started playing last night and nothing was happening. I was so upset.
Oh no!
Oh no, nothing?
What clan are you playing?
I was in Shadow Clan, because I always end up in Shadow Clan for some fucking reason. I want to be River Clan, but they're like, no, we're having only Shadow Clan roleplay right now.
Oh, they wouldn't let you.
No.
Rez isn't
As
speaking.
in, no one else was in Shadow Clan, fucking River Clan. It was all just Shadow Clan.
Oh my gosh.
Rez isn't speaking right now because he's doing his intro on his stream, so he'll be right back. But if everybody else's audio sounds good, his will too, because it's all on the same track. Because I'm not fancy. Sorry.
Maybe that's why it's questionable.
Corey, don't. That's just mean. That's not nice. That one wasn't sassy. That was just mean. I'm not smart when it comes to
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's hard. OBS is hard.
looking for field thickums.
Oh, you'll be playing Griandris. I thought you were making fun of the fact that I say Griandris incorrectly. I'm sorry. Oh, that's fun. That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I specifically asked him to play Griandris. I'm really excited.
I am too. OBS is
very fond of the character.
Also, Kian can be as quiet as Kian feels like, but if Kian wants to say their name so we can hear how loud they sound.
Kian is... Oh, here.
Kian is doing their fucking best, and we love them.
I want to die. That's all they need.
No.
You would take
My friend away you would take? Kenny's papa away like that? That's rude.
I will live.
Thank you. Thank you. No walking into the ocean for you. Unless you're splashing and having fun, and then you can walk back out.
I can't swim. Just have to be PNG tonight.
I didn't tell you to swim into it. I just said to walk into it a little. Oh,
I'm right by the ocean.
I'm really sorry, Claudia. I don't know what's going on with it.
I don't know either. It does this all the time. I've given up.
I started it so early so that we could try. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, it's gonna make a detour into the sea.
No.
No.
Yippee! We're going swimming.
I put Claudia's PNG up so you could see her. Yes. I am fancy. I'm not lazy. The sound mixing is hard. Rez is good at it, and he still fucks it up all the time. Like, it's hard. I'm not joking. The sound mixing without like a sound mix board is very confusing, and even with one, it's very confusing. So I just use the 2 tracks because otherwise I'm gonna fuck it up. Oh, that's really cool. I'm glad you got that. We're just kind of burning a little time waiting for Corey to get home. They're almost home.
Oh, you don't need to.
Well, kind of. Plus, Rez is still
we can always start our intro.
Yeah.
That's true. We could, but Rez is still not back yet.
We've done this before.
But Rez is still not back yet. Is nobody listening to me?
Yes, I heard you. I heard you.
Said that like 3 times already. Jesus. Also doesn't need therapy dice? What? Their dice? Oh, when Corey's mobile, the DM or one of us roll the dice for them.
I usually have Angel roll the dice. Or yeah.
No, you can call me. Listen, that boat sailed a long time ago when Claudia and Jackie called me Angel 50 million bazillion times. So you're fine.
I'm sorry, I cannot call my wife Cat.
Okay, have a good night, have a good sleepy. I hope you check out the VOD so you can check out our D&D. It's really fun.
Have a good night.
I haven't set up the stream share yet because usually Rez invites me to it and he's not back yet.
Have a good nap. Oopsies.
Oh, well, we usually run about... How many hours do we do D&D? Is it
4 hours.
4? So if you're done with your nap and you come back, I won't say no.
Now here's my question. Is this a normal session today? Or is this
This is a normal session today. Next session, we can all gather together. We will do the birthday session.
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking.
Listen,
oh my god.
I'm okay with people calling me Angel because my VTuber is literally an angel, and it doesn't matter that that's my actual name because I can pretend like you guys are just calling me by my VTuber's species. It's fine. Plus, the angel is unnamed, and so therefore her name really is just Angel. So I can get away with it. I can get away with it. So it's okay. You can call me Katana, Cat, Kitty Cat, Cat Nana, Angel, Angelou, Anju. I have several nicknames, and I will answer
Caterpillar.
I have never heard that one, and I love it.
That's so cute.
That's fucking new. I like that.
Cataclysm.
Yes, I am a cataclysm. Kit Kat.
Catastrophe.
That too. Kit Kat is what you guys are. You guys are the Kit Kats. That's my community. I mean, your name is not
Catatonic.
Okay, you could stop that now.
Ketchup. Sorry.
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Oh no! No, that's me once a month.
Catsup.
Da-da-dunk.
You guys can't make me laugh. My ribs hurt too much right now. I'm gonna get an internal injury.
Oh, you're in trouble then because we're playing D&D.
Yeah, I'll try not to be funny.
Why do your ribs hurt?
Because I think they're broken.
What do you mean you think they're broken?
Yeah, so I thought originally it was because I was coughing really badly while I was sick, but ever since then, I have had like a very specific rib right under my left boob that like sharp pain in it, so I think I like fractured it.
No. I get those, and what you need to do every day is you're gonna need to start stretching through the pain. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but your rib might have been This is gonna sound crazy. Might have like pushed against your lung a little bit from the coughing, so you kind of have to like stretch it back to where it's supposed to be. So you're not stretching enough. And if it persists and it hurts even though you're doing the stretches, like you continue do the stretches for like a week, if it still hurts and it hasn't readjusted itself, because sometimes the human body does readjust itself a little bit in the wrong way, go see a doctor.
Okay.
I mean, you can also fracture ribs from coughing.
That's true, but I think it would hurt a lot more than that if it was fractured. I think it might be the thing that happens sometimes when
you can get inflammation in the cartilage between the ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, I thought it was something like little because, you know, I figured I hadn't done anything terrible, but it's been like about 3 weeks now that I've had this, and it hasn't gotten any better. And it's definitely one of those, like, there's a specific rib I can press against where it's like, yep, that's where it hurts.
It's where it's at that's specifically making me think that it's something has shifted when you were coughing too much, just slightly. And it's like, it could even be just like a millimeter, like a little shift. Because I have such terrible chest issues. Like, I cough a lot and I have upper respiratory issues so much. I get that sometimes. And you have to... And it's weird because you can kind of feel it pop back into place. And it's crazy. It's weird, but that's the thing that can happen. But if it persists after stretching, doing specific stretches like for your chest for a week, if it keeps doing that, if it's still hurting you, if it gets worse at all when you're doing the stretches, go to the doctor.
All right. Sounds like a good plan. I just have been putting it off because of money.
Well, do you not have insurance?
I do, but it doesn't cover urgent care.
Then make a doctor's appointment. You have time. Sorry, go Keen.
I was gonna say, usually it should cover urgent care. It's just your insurance never cover that.
I mean, I guess it covers it, but it's still like $75, which is not exactly.
If you need $75, we will send you $75.
No, it's fine. I can afford it now that I've been paid. It's just still, like, that's why I was putting it off.
Hubert.
Yes?
You know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm going to say.
Right.
Next time you feel like you need to go to the doctor and you're short on money, I don't care how me and Corey are financially, you tell us and we will give you the money.
I don't want to put that kind of strain on anybody, but I will keep that in mind.
Parents!
I know, but like,
Okay, we're talking about this after.
Okay.
You're in trouble.
But like, just don't make. What I tried to say is don't make me laugh too hard because it's painful.
All right, I hear Corey outside. We're having a talk after this, little non-binary, little NB.
Do you have a little pillow or like a stuffed something?
Ah!
Yes. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, I'm just saying, like you can, like, if you have like rib pain, you can splint it with like little pillows or like a stuffed animal kind of thing works, but you know, you can kind of put it there, and if you know, like if you had to cough or like if you had to do, you know, something like, I don't know, laugh because we're stupid.
Yeah.
If you kind of split it with the pillow, it doesn't hurt as much.
Oh. Yeah.
That is good to know.
Stick it under your boob.
We're ripping twinsies, Q. We're ripping twinsies.
Wait, you have rib pain too? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
All of you need to fucking stop it.
I didn't exactly.
My ribs are fine. It's my shoulders that are fucked.
Oh my god, Resington. Corey's home.
I just got home. Hold on.
Welcome home.
I can't hear anybody. Cue the pants and blouse came in.
Ooh, exciting!
Kat, if you would like, I started the
Yes.
together.
I was waiting. I didn't want to nag you about it. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I'm trying this thing where I nag less, unless it's my child. I will always nag Q. And nobody better tell me not to. That is my kid. I will nag him if I feel like it. You do. You do deserve it. Notify followers. Yes, please. Everybody go follow Rez. By the way, Rez, I saw you hit 700. Fucking let's go!
Yay!
Woo! Let's get this point to 1K. What?
I'm being ganged up on the moment I said I deserve to be nagged. You said yes, then Goth said yes behind me.
Good. Wait, what? Why is this the same amount as my other one? What the fuck? This isn't
what?
This isn't the back pay, Corey. It's future pay. It's between the 1st and the 7th. But hey, money's money, so I'm
Jocelyn,
happy.
thank you so much for the follow.
Yay! Follow Rez, follow Rez, follow Rez. My wife is coming. That's not what I meant.
Yippee!
Alright. If we want to... we can maybe wait just another couple of seconds for Corey to get in there. We've waited this long.
I've got this bardcore music medley going in the background, and it's currently doing.
Oh yeah.
It's currently doing Numa Numa.
Numa Numa yay, Numa 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 yay, da 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 da. You got great news. What is it? Yes, I agree, Corey. I mean, Andrus. Good Jesus Christ. You do need to be.
One of those days.
It is. Listen, I have had collectively 10 hours of sleep this last week, before last night, because I had insomnia really bad, and then I got melatonin, and now I feel better, but I'm still recovering from the big sleepy.
The not sleeping.
Yeah. That's awesome, Glitchy. I'm happy for you. Anybody getting money is a good thing.
Absolutely.
Always happy to hear financial gain.
I got a raise officially from my work, so I'm getting paid.
Congratulations!
It's good because the job fucking sucks.
Oh no, I hate to hear that. Oh no.
It would be fine if it weren't having to deal with men's egos.
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest.
Blah. I like how you said blah, blah, blah. Anybody's egos, just egos.
Oh my! I can't. It's driving me crazy that because obviously we have the whole transfer between one building and the other for Amazon that we're doing.
Don't dox
It's
yourself.
all going to fall. Amazon's everywhere.
Okay.
It's gonna fall, it's going to fall through because men will not listen and realize that they are wrong. It's like, you guys understand this is like how much money is this contract worth?
I just hear Goth in the background.
Millions of dollars. They're going to lose the company millions of dollars because they won't listen because we're female bodied. That's literally why. Yeah, well, because Goth has tits, they're gonna lose millions of dollars.
It's where you live. It really is. You're living in a hellscape of misogyny. You know, it's not a great place to live. Not everybody's like that, but those guys, Q's been telling me and Corey about them. Those guys are just not great people in general. So.
Buttholes.
Yeah.
Some of them it's just like, oh, they're like a coward, or they just roll over, or they don't know what they're talking about, whatever. This one in particular, the one who's managing the entire transfer,
hurry up!
he's literally had HR called on him for sexist comments.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So he's actually that's actually the reason he's doing this, and it's insane because again, if he'd just listen, we'd be fine. But instead, we're having to play the game of office politics of like, okay, now we have to kind of like wait a bit before like pulling the alarm or sounding the alarm because we don't want to. We have to make sure not to hurt anybody's feelings too much.
Q. Don't say too much on the internet. Like don't say too much about the situation on the internet. The internet is forever. I don't want you to get in trouble, okay? It's one of those things that maybe we don't keep talking about.
I know.
Hi, Ace.
Just frustrating.
I know. We can talk about it in private, but there's one of those things that you don't maybe want to.
I'm not getting paid for yet.
Don't worry, I'll bitch about my work.
I mean, you can bitch too. Yes, tell us, Claudia, about
what job do you...
Claudia, please don't do this to me.
Not she, Anne. Not she. Corey, join the host thing. I already have you up.
Oh, okay.
We all hope that everything works out for Q, and it's not that I'm telling Q to shut up. It's I don't want Q to say something that somebody could lead back to them and get them in trouble. So that's the only thing that I'm saying.
No, that's entirely fair, and while part of me wants to be like, if somebody gets upset about what I'm saying, tough shit, maybe your feelings shouldn't be hurt so easily, I also, probably shouldn't accidentally do this myself.
I'm talking about legal stuff that could happen. I don't care about the other stuff. The other stuff was accurate. I'm worried you'll get into legal problems, so that's why I don't want
I'd rather not do that either.
Mm-hmm. Now, tell me about Shitty P-chan.
What?
I've been calling that she person Shitty P-chan. It's a character from Hitman Reborn.
Oh, I was thinking of fucking Ranma and a half.
It's literally a character.
Not P-chan. I was like, what? What are you talking about? They're so cute.
No, there's literally a character named Shitty P-chan.
It's Shito P-chan.
Oh.
Yeah. So yes, we're almost ready. We're almost ready. I'm just waiting for Koi to load in so I can adjust it.
I'm doing it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I had the stupid work with stupid boy.
No. Your stupid work pays the bills. Hi, Ty.
Hi, Ty.
Long time no see.
Hope you're having a good day.
Oh, seriously.
Yeah.
Hope you're cooking lots of yummies.
Yummies.
They keep leaving me and this relatively new person alone on the shifts, and I'm like, God, please just put us with someone that knows what they're doing, because we don't know shit. I swear, if I get left alone with Amber one more time, and we're left without someone that can like help us, I'm going to lose it. She's going to cry.
Shit herself.
You and Amber are gonna end up being the A team.
It's true.
Honestly, she was like, you know, you'd think they'd leave us with like someone that kind of knew what they were doing. I'm like, yeah, you'd think.
No.
Oh no.
She's like,
I would never assume something like that.
Yay! Yeah. Ty can stay. It's his day off.
Yeah, enjoy your day off.
Yay! Awesome. Cool. So now we're all here. 30 minutes later. Thank you guys for hanging out with us while we talked the shit and shit the talk while we waited for Corey.
Sorry.
It's okay. Now I'll hand it on over to Crunchwrap Supreme up there, who's going to do our introduction.
Excellent. Hello and welcome everybody to HUBRIS. I'm your DM tonight. And these are my wonderful players from left to right. We have Corey, who's playing Dimitri, the tiefling sorcerer.
Hello.
Hello. Up next we have Cat Angel, who is playing Kenny, the Drow Moon Elf. My bad. Rogue.
When the moon hits your eye like an old pizza pie, that's my future moonbeam.
In the middle, we have Claudia playing the beautiful Nove, who is a Sun Elf cleric, druid.
Hello.
Up next, we have Kian, who is playing AJ, the half-elf paladin.
Where am I?
Every fucking time! Why does that get
and last
me?
but certainly not least, we have Rez, who is playing Maximilian Goldenrod, the most interesting man in the world, a human fighter.
That's right. I dip my sword and break surface tension.
No!
Wink wonk! Wink wonk
No! No! Why?
Oh,
Get that
I
pillow,
was
Q!
not prepared. Gonna have to. Oh.
Oh no, I'm so
God.
sorry,
It's
Cuber.
funny.
Please.
I'm gonna try not to be funny, immediately be funny.
Right?
Sorry.
It is a curse.
It is the curse that the most interesting man in the world is cursed with.
This is cursed. That is cursed.
Yuck, yes.
What is that from? But this is cursed, that is cursed.
The Mummy.
Right! Okay. Because I was like, I know the reference. I've watched whatever it came from, but I could not pull it out of my head.
Didn't we
Well,
try
how
to
long
make...
has it been since I've seen The Mummy?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Didn't we try to make you watch The Mummy? And you fell asleep?
I watched it with you guys. No, I got through the entire thing. That's how I watched it, is I watched it with you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We were like, you need to be cultured, child. It's time to watch The Mummy.
And it was a really good movie, and I had a lot of fun, and very fond memories of that night.
You were scared.
The
it was
first
gonna be
movie
scary.
is great. The second one's the CGI nightmare. Was that the second one? Was the second one the Scorpion King with CGI The Rock Johnson?
I think so, but you have to watch it because it's.
He makes a cameo.
He's in it for like 2 minutes.
Yes, he's in it for 2 minutes, and there is it is probably my favorite moment in all of cinema, where Brendan Fraser is down and he's got the spear once they figure out how to unlock the spear, and he impales Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the Scorpion King, and so he's down and he's got Dwayne impaled above him, all suspended, and they're like in this great freeze frame, and then frickin' Emotep slides in from out of frame and goes, "Oh!" He's not even like in the frame. He fully slides in just to go, "Oh!" And it's so fucking funny. I love it. So anyway,
my favorite
so
cinema moment, because I need to share this now, because when next time we're like actually in the vicinity of Q and we are gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna make Q watch this movie, the old Clue movie, which is fucking cinema in itself.
Yes! Wait! Oh my god, I think I've seen Clue! I love it! I'll watch it again with you.
Good. There's a scene where Scarlet is going, "Flames! Flames on the side of my face!" Do it, Corey, do it.
She is not Miss Scarlet.
I thought it was Miss Scarlet.
You would think she is. She's not.
Which one is she?
I think she's Mrs. White.
Oh, but yeah, so she's doing the flames on the side of my face, and she's just like so upset, and that's like, mwah, pure cinema for me.
Yep.
So I saw like, I don't know, cause soon in the next month or two, they're gonna have Clue. It's like the theater here, but they're not doing it as a play. It's an interactive, like murder mystery, where you go through the mansion and try to figure out who the murderer is, like an escape room, but for Clue with like
you don't do
the
that,
candlestick and the rope.
I will disown you if you don't go to that, because I want to go to that. I'm so jealous.
You have to go now.
It's very sad. Very sad.
Not like you care. You don't even own me anyway. Like, you're like, I don't have a sister.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, mostly because you cut out.
Oh, good. Sorry. We haven't, like, all been in the same room in a while, so this is what happens.
Yeah, we're all too excited to get to hang out with each other, and we're not playing D&D, which is why we gathered here today.
That's true. Let's start playing.
Gathered here today
To play!
To play Dungeons and Dragons!
To play with Dungeons
anybody-
and Dragons.
Does anybody remember what happened last session?
We were heading back to scold the others for failing the mission of talking to the lady that we don't know about yet. That I assume Atreus will tell us along the way.
We saved the child.
That's
And
true.
then-
Exactly, you guys saved... Yep, you reclaimed a shrine, you saved a child, you did a very good deed.
A snake!
a racist snake.
Yeah, a bear racist
yeah.
snake.
I don't
that guy.
remember who the snake was racist against, but the
Claudia.
snake was racist.
Claudia.
Who was a bear.
I still have the picture loaded up.
No, you don't.
Claudia was a bear. And because Claudia was a bear, the snake was very racist to the bears. And that is not appropriate.
I'd forgotten my racist against bear snake. It's been so long. How did I forget?
That was one of the few notes I actually had still here from last week.
Everybody stay tuned for reoccurring villain, racist.
Racist against bear snake.
Yeah.
Is this a snake bear?
No, racist against bear snake.
And he's only
Oh,
racist against
wow.
bears.
I knew this was gonna happen, and I did this to myself specifically because I knew. I wrote crotchular region, no context.
Who said that? Was it Rez?
I don't know.
What happened? Sorry, my bad.
I feel like
I
it
don't
was
know, but-
Rez.
Crotchular region. I don't.
Crotchular
Region.
Crotchular region?
with no context.
Cause like
It was
if
either Kian or Rez.
yeah, it was one of you because if it were me, I would remember that I said it, and because I always remember all the stupid shit I say. But it was one of you, and I think it was Rez.
My memory's not big enough to remember all the stupid shit I say.
I think it was Rez because
Oh, you're so real for that.
I remember being like, "Damn, Rez," and Corey being so
right.
shocked. They wrote it down.
All right, well, would you like me to give you my best interpretation of the recap?
I think that was a good recap, but let's see what you can come up with.
Oh,
But wait, there's more.
I was just gonna add the extra little notes of Dimitri did get bitten by the snake before you guys killed it, which, sorry, my brain just completely lost Claudia's character's name for a second. I almost called Nove Claudia. Nove healed it. It appears that it's fine. But Kenny specifically said we should probably keep an eye on it just in case because the kid, got bit by the snake and then came down with this grave illness. So let's not let that happen to Dimitri. So that, that happens. And other than that, you guys went out to the field, defeated a big snake, and will likely be lauded as heroes by this town for years to come. So, good job.
Yippee!
Yay!
Congratulations, you
Yay.
guys found a side quest, completed it successfully, and, you guys are pretty good. You should pat yourselves on the back. I'm genuinely impressed.
Yippee!
And flower crowns.
We didn't even
And
get
you made flower
lost.
crowns.
Yeah,
You
we
made
did.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't
yeah.
get lost. You didn't get sidetracked. You went to do a thing and you did it.
I'm
That's
so
impressive
proud.
for a D&D group.
You know what it is? It's because it had to do with a child.
Probably, yeah.
And we don't fuck
So next
around
time
when little kids need help.
Good to know. Next time I need you guys to get something done, I will just include, and there's a child there.
And the child needs help. Yes, I
Oh,
was
and you know,
looking
like a
at
child
dice.
will die if you don't do this, so like.
a child will
die if you don't do this, so like.
Oh,
can't wait.
instantly. What do you
I
mean
can't
you
wait
can't
for the
wait?
big bad to be a toddler.
No! Please, Kitty will be so conflicted.
Meanwhile, Dimitri will be like,
I don't know how I'm
I
supposed
got
to
fireball.
Yes, we are.
Oh no, not the
Listen,
fireball.
No, listen. If we do delayed fireball, and
For
we
18
put
years?
the top. No, listen. No, listen.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
If we put the baby in the room, and we close the door.
Schrodinger's delayed fireball.
Exactly. DM gets it. DM gets it. So
I understand the moment you started going. We put the child in a room. I was like, I know what this is going.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate it here.
You can pretend they're alive, or you can pretend they're dead, and just don't open the door.
Opens the door.
Fireball
Nobody
child.
will know.
This is not what I signed up for. Can we not?
Okay, but if you'd gone to the ethics classes in college that Dimitri did, you would realize that these are very common conversations for wizards and other magic casters to have.
I am not a magic caster. In fact, I am a rogue ranger. Thank you very much. Back to the story.
Porque no los dos.
I don't speak that language!
Yay!
I cannot believe my ears that everybody is so excited about the prospect of killing children. What is happening here right now?
Well, you know,
Typical
sometimes
D&D
you have to get
nonsense.
rid of one bad apple to save the bunch.
I hate this. We should. Is this the conversation we're having on the way back?
Yeah, I think
no,
we're having a
we-
different conversation because something came out of my mouth that I probably shouldn't say on stream. So.
Oh no! What did you? I can't even ask what you said.
I mean, I could send it to you, but it was just about. Never mind. It was on the path of killing children.
Oh my god! Why?
I don't know.
I'm just looking
Sorry.
at dice. What is happening here?
We're falling apart. Okay, so yeah, I need everybody to roll me a d20, for the fate token for the day.
Oh wait,
We
very
also-
important. we got back home and we had pie.
Oh yeah, we're already
Right.
back home. I forgot.
Yeah, and we went to the shop to pick up the armor and got fancy glowy things, right?
Yes.
My armor was glowing. Well, we have to get. We
I
went
think
there
you were
and
gonna
we got
tell
a
us.
quest.
I think you were
Yeah, we
gonna
got
get
the
us
quest to
stuff
get
too.
this
No, because we went back. Didn't we go back with all of us, and then we picked up the stuff? And oh no, I guess that was with me and
Dan?
Kian. Yeah. AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did that.
Okay,
You guys
that was
didn't do that
before?
last session. You did that the session before last. I think. Right?
I think it was last
Yes.
session after they had to talk with
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
after they had to
that
talk,
was
they
last
went-
session before we went.
So yeah,
Or-
if
Okay.
so yeah, now you guys have returned, and if you guys want to, you can bring that quest up to the party. I don't actually, because it's been 2 weeks and I did not write notes. I do not remember if you guys actually made it back to Delphi or not. So we're gonna say, for the sake of efficiency, that you guys have made it back to Delphi. Samantha has once again abandoned you, as he is wont to do. George has reconvened with you in the form of a miniature pony, which is mildly inconvenient, but
Aww. Oh my goodness, you are just the cutest little pony.
they have very nice stables here. I don't know if you've noticed, but
I did
Not
not
much.
notice, but you are just the would you mind if I groomed you?
I thought you were about to ask if you could ride me, which the answer was gonna be no, but if you want to groom me, I mean, feel free, I like that.
I would not want You're my friend. Why would I ride you? That's
Can I
weird.
ride you?
Oh. Well, a pretty lady can ride you, I'm sure.
Yeah, George is like looks over at Nove and does like gives her a look and goes, "Well, you can ride me. You can ride me wherever you want."
Ew.
Oh, yay.
I no longer want to groom you. You sicken me. And he's gonna walk away.
Or put something else. She probably weighs like maybe 50 pounds.
Hey!
So heavy?
Peanut Gallery! Stop! We're in the middle of a session!
Sorry, I was getting informed about miniature horse weight limits.
I know.
We're gonna go with he's magic.
We're expanding our disbelief because he's not really a pony.
We're gonna say he's magic is how we're gonna handle it, and also Nove is very light. Anyway, so yeah, you guys have arrived back. Ava is very glad to see you've returned. She would, as you walk back into what did I name the place that she owns? It was something themed. The bird song. As you walk back into the bird song, she says, I heard from around town that you were saving a child. How did you manage to get yourself roped into that?
Heroes do things, stuff.
You're cutting in line.
No way, really.
I see. Well, at least you turned it into a good deed. I have dinner ready for you if the heroes are interested in eating some supper.
Oh boy, what kind of food? I'm famished.
She has, for the meat eaters of the group, she's got a pot roast that she has been cooking, and for Kenny, she has a vegetarian option for you.
What is
She made you a casserole.
What kind of casserole?
Green bean casserole, but like
Ew.
fancy green bean casserole.
Ew. He's gonna pick at it.
You don't like it? You should try it. It might be really good.
I'm rolling a dice. High or low, Q? To like it.
Low.
That's a 14. He does not like it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be mean.
She sighs and she'll admit to you if she obviously catches that you're not particularly thrilled by it, and she'll admit, like, I'll be honest, lad, I don't get many vegetarians around here, so I'm not particularly used to cooking for it.
That's okay. I understand. He's just picking at it and trying to eat around the spots he doesn't
I'll eat
like.
the casserole for her.
Oh, good.
I'll eat the casserole too. I'm not gonna eat the pot roast.
Yeah. Kitty's sulking. He's hungry.
Well, she'll offer you some eggs instead.
Oh boy. I'll eat those. He's gonna scarf them down.
Is it like a texture thing?
What do you mean?
Well, like if it tasted different, would you be more inclined to eat it?
No, it feels weird in my mouth. I don't know. I just don't care for green beans very much. Maybe it is a texture thing. I don't know. Just because I'm a vegetarian or whatever that's called doesn't mean I like every vegetable.
No, I know. I was going to say, like, I could make it taste like eggs, but
no, it's okay.
That would be weird.
Kenny thinks eggs are made out of.
Egg?
Nobody tell him.
Nobody tell him.
He looks at Max questionably. What do you mean?
Have you ever seen an egg tree?
No. Eggs come from chickens.
Huh.
What?
They sure do.
What? What are you looking at?
Enjoy your eggs, Guinea. Enjoy your eggs.
Don't do that to him. Don't lie to him.
Don't do that.
What's happening here?
Well, you know, he's just used to different kind of eggs.
What? Like what kind?
Right. Aren't you?
What? What's that? What?
Oh no, now we're really going to gaslight the poor boy.
What do you mean different kind of eggs?
Well, you know, there's eggs that come from different kind of birds.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. Turkeys make eggs, and, well, then there's, like, robins and chickadees. I don't know all birds, okay? I'm trying.
It's okay.
Max, do you not like chicken eggs?
I'm fine with eggs.
I'm suspicious onto why you said what you said. I'm not stupid, you know. Slowly puts an egg in his mouth. So slowly.
So how long have you been a vegetarian? Is this for ethical reasons?
I didn't know it had a label. It's the moon elf diet my mom has me on. Why?
Oh, I see. Okay.
For religious reasons.
I see. I was just curious.
She says if
Enjoy your eggs.
Well, she says if I eat meat and stuff like that, that I'll get sick.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And Atreus is like sitting at the table, just kind of like hands pressed together under his, like he's thinking really hard, and he's like, I'm not sure if I should say anything. But...
Oh my god. Yeah, so there's some like vegetables and fruits I can't eat either. Like, she said that if I eat it, that I'll get really. She got so mad at me the time I ate a strawberry.
Strawberry?
Mm-hmm.
Did she say why?
She said it's toxic to my body.
Is it because it's part of the Nightshade family, or did she have some other kind of reason?
I don't know. It's my mom. She doesn't explain herself. She just says, Kenneth, you can't do that! And then I don't do it.
Relatable.
I bet she doesn't believe in vaccines.
I bet she's just asking questions, you know, she does her own research.
I bet you she wears a red hat with white text.
Oh no!
She consulted an ancient tome called the Google on page WebMD.
Oh, fuck me.
No, her prescribing medical doctor is a woo-woo doctor named WebMD from the Underdark.
She tells you to drink this green juice and it get rid of all of the toxins in your body and the parasites, and you'll be cured forever.
How did you know?
We're gonna fix you.
I did drink that stuff. I don't know what's in it, so I can't make it for myself.
Oh dear. Okay.
She said it was very proprietary. She called it goop.
Oh, God damn it.
You need to take him to a doctor right now.
You know, I'm kind of a doctor.
Something of a doctor myself.
What did he say? I didn't hear him. What?
Rez and I both made the exact same joke at the exact same time.
I was about to say it too.
Yeah, no, Mom has me on a very strict diet. She said that's the best for my well-being. Mm-hmm.
I bet she did. Uh-huh.
Why are you guys making faces like that? Sorry, go ahead.
George is just gonna be like, cause he's been eating the pot roast, at the other side of the table. Well, he's just gotta be like, well, do you like being on the diet?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. That's all I've ever had.
You should think about it because, you know, you're out in the world on your own, and it's important to make decisions for yourself. And it doesn't mean you have to change what you're doing if you decide and you come to the conclusion of your own personal feeling that that's how you want to live. But you should always be critical of what you've been taught by your parents, if only because your ethics and morals and things you hold tightly to should be personal and not inherited.
Do your own research, as they say.
Exactly.
Well, I assume since my mom is one of the original moon elves, she knows what a moon elf should eat.
Yeah, you would think that. That would be a reasonable conclusion to draw. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like there's any notes or books or anything on us moon elves. For some reason, they're all very scarce.
Yeah, moon elves are a little, in my experience, moon elves are a little bit proprietary with their knowledge. They don't really like it, getting out. George kinda, flicks his tail back and forth. As he's going, yeah, I've tried to do research on moon elves myself. I've scoured many libraries, the easy to access and the not so easy to access, and it is actually singularly impossible to get your hands on anything of worth.
Well, yes.
Most of it's fairy tale.
It's because Mom said they did it on purpose, that it's all oral. It's word of mouth. The moon elves keep everything very tight-lipped.
Speaking of libraries...
Libraries?
Could we possibly go to the library?
Oh, he's gonna, like, turn in his seat and grab Nove's hands and get, like, really close. His eyes are sparkling. I love libraries.
Oh, I do too. She's like, I remember the last time that she went.
Oh, I have a library in my house, and I know, and I've read all 20 books like 20 million times. So getting a new book would be great. That's why I like ate up Dimitri's books before my eyes started going weird.
Oh, Kenny, you're gonna love the library.
Well, yeah, if I can get my hand on a new book, that would be amazing.
Oh,
this entire city is...
Huh?
This entire city is practically made of libraries. Every other building is a library. The treasure trove of knowledge.
He's gonna start counting on his hands. So, okay, so if there's at least 10 buildings, that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. That's about 200 books. I think if I go to each and I get at least 10 books, that'd be 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60. That'd be 160 books. I wonder if I could read 160 books before we leave.
You're so right. It's at least 160 books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We will, as Atreus, we will go to the library tomorrow. It'll be great. You can research anything you want. We'll find a library that has stuff on the things you need to research and points to AJ and Max. You guys need to, well, all of us actually need to find another way to see what's going on with Belle, because talking to her was a bust.
What do you mean it was a
what?
bust?
Did you say a bus?
Yeah, what do you mean?
No, a bust. As in it didn't go anywhere.
Well, yeah, but no, hold on. He's leaning over to look at AJ and Max. What does he mean it was a bust?
I don't know. I mean, she's might be okay, but probably not. But I couldn't really tell.
What do you mean might
Look,
be?
I don't know. I mean, look, we talked to her, and that was about it. We didn't really find out a whole lot. I got my little prophecy. I don't know what that means.
Prophecy?
Can you
well, yeah, I mean, I was in the room. I mean, didn't tell me anything else. At least I got that much, but it still doesn't really help a lot.
No, it does not.
Yeah. She said that there are dragons.
Yes.
Nove's eyes are like lighting up on the
And
inside.
rivers of gold,
Huh.
which, you know, who knows what that means.
You can do it.
Sounds very vague.
And then there are hands covered in blood. That also sounded very ominous. I think she was just making stuff up, to be honest with you. And then she said the most generic thing to me. She said, trust yourself. And I'm like, you know what? I already trust myself. Game over. And then she said, get out of my house.
Right. Hey, AJ, is that your experience too?
I didn't like her. What is it? Q, you said she was using a specific kind of magic for her fortune telling, and I don't remember what you had mentioned.
Illusion magic or something?
It was supposed to be certain one, and then it turns out it was something else, and I was like,
It was
but I never wrote
supposed
it
to
down.
be divinity, I assume, and it was
It
conjuration.
was supposed to be divinity. Yes.
Yeah.
I repeat that. It was conjuration, not divinity, which was sus.
Oh.
Kenny's gonna slowly look at Dimitri. Conjuration, huh?
Conjugation magic.
Conjugating verbs, I see.
The worst crime.
Disgusting.
Uh-huh. Well,
Verb tenses are a scourge on this plane of existence.
he's just gonna ignore you.
They don't have verb tenses in the abyss.
Considering she's supposed to be using divination, that's a little...
That is sus,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Okay, so do we want to go back and try again with having this conversation with her?
I think we should.
Do we go in and be like, hey, you're sus?
No.
Or do we want to play it real cool and be like, hey, wink?
I think we play it cool. We
And
play
be
it
like, you're sus.
We play it so cool. We play it downright frigid.
That
I
sounds
played
like
it
you
so
stole it
cool
from a cool cat.
that she didn't suspect a thing.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why she told you to leave?
No, that's just because I think she thought I was dumb.
Oh.
He's telling the truth.
Nobody wants to say something so bad, but she's resisting.
Yeah, same. Kenny just puts eggs in his mouth. He's just chewing.
Snacking on them eggs.
Mm-hmm. We should definitely go back.
Okay, so which one of us is gonna ask her this stuff, or is it gonna be all of us except for him?
Well, here's what I think we should do. You and Dimitri are very good with magic, Nove. You guys are very observant, and as a cleric, I assume you've got a touch of the divine going on with the divination and all that, right?
That is not what that means, but yes.
I
Yeah.
assume so. She seems like she's got some of the divine in her, does she not? Does nobody else notice that?
No, it's not like divine like, oh, it's divine like you're divining something. Like,
Yes.
No. Okay.
I can...
Nove's nervously sweating.
Well...
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I've just been around a lot of it my whole life, so I kind of I don't know. I could feel it. Am I wrong?
It's gotta be the necklace that you're feeling, you know. It's just that. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna pick up what you're putting down, and he's gonna stop questioning it. He doesn't believe you, but he gives you a look like, okay, you don't want me to keep talking about it. Got it. And he turns it to Dimitri. And he's like, well, either way, I feel like you two would be really good at being able to suss out what's going on without even, saying anything. So if I distract her, I feel like you guys would be able to pick up on things in the surroundings and then come in with extra questions.
Distract her how?
What do you mean, distract her how? Am I not distracting enough as myself?
Oh, I was gonna just ask her, you know, I was just gonna do what everyone else was doing and figure it out that way.
What, ask her to prophesize for you? I was just gonna tell her I
why
already
not?
saw a vision.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I want to see what she can do.
Okay, well, we could go in one at a time if you'd rather do that.
That's up to you guys.
Oh, it's a group decision. My plan was to distract her and then come in at her all at once as all three of us once you guys get the lay of the land. But if you want to go in one at a time because you want to know, like, by all means.
Yeah, I would like to know, but again, you know.
Yeah, no, we can go in one at a time.
It's just me being curious.
Well, that's no big deal for me. I don't care. I already had a vision. I'm still tender about it. Still kind of. So, here's my question. If her bathwater really triggered an actual vision for me, does that mean that it was Veritas water? Or did it have something to do with Delphi?
You can go back and get a vision from Delphi and see if it matches.
That's smart. That's smart. That's why you got
You're
the
so
big
smart,
brain.
AJ.
That's the one brain cell.
It's
You
a
only
good-
get one.
It's a good brain cell. Everybody gets
I have the
one.
brain cell now.
I don't think it was Veritas, because Veritas said that they've been kind of cut off since Delphi took over the prophecy business.
Isn't it still her water, though?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's...
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if it's still her blessed water, or if it's Delphi that blessed the water. Because one of the
Roll
two...
me a history check.
Got it. I was gonna say, because one of those two activated a real vision. And that is gonna change how I go about this. Let's see. Where's my history? That's a straight 12.
All right, cool. So Kenny, you would know just from conversations you've had and from stuff Max has said previously that yes, all water that is in this town comes from Veritas Spring.
Okay. And he, like, closes his eyes for a minute and thinks about it. Go ahead.
As you say that, though, as you say that it must have been a real vision, Andreas is going to softly say, I'm not trying to set you, but I do think that there is a possibility that Veritas is not getting visions, and Belle is not actually an oracle. There may have been some type of hallucinogenics in that water that you took a bath in.
Oh. His
They chugged the water.
His ears droop, like, low. I don't think you've ever seen his ears get that low.
I don't, if it might be real, and it might not be. I just think that I've seen stuff in my time in the army that can give people crazy visions that are definitely not coming from any gods.
You know?
Or any prophecies.
That makes sense. That would make sense. Why would a load give me a prophecy now? Or a vision now? You're right. It probably was a hallucinogenic.
I guess Andreas probably wouldn't know about the details of the vision, but it is worth saying that, Kenny, you were upset about the vision because Balloon wasn't talking about you.
Oh, I know, but he was still excited he got to see what she looked like. Now he thinks he made it up. Oh, man, how desperate I must be to make shit up like that. Oh, God, how embarrassing.
I wouldn't... It's not desperation. If there's a mind-altering substance in the water, then that's not something you can control.
Well, we can find out.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure. Because if she's putting drugs in the water, that just pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's, well, I don't actually know the rules of this place. It might not be illegal here, but it's illegal in most places.
It might not be illegal here, but it's still wrong. She's giving hope to people on false pretenses and taking money for it.
At least let people get high if they know they're getting high, you know.
Right? Consent. Like, make a bath that says getting high bath or something. I don't fucking know.
Getting high.
George is gonna shift from hoof to hoof, and he's going to say, look, I understand where everybody here is coming from. I'd rather there not be any false oracles wandering around neither. However, let's do our research. I hate for anybody to be, you know, jumping on anything too quick. Alright?
Right. So what should we do first? Library or go see this false prophet?
Well, I mean, we could split up.
No!
I don't think that worked out last time.
No more splitting up!
I would argue we do research first before going back to her.
Okay, library it is.
Let's be honest, people have seen you guys as a party. You know, you guys are all registered under the same team name. If she gets 2 of you and then the other 3 of you the next day, might raise a couple questions. Why didn't you all come together? You know, why you all poking your noses around?
Well,
I don't want her to get suspicious.
There is an option that I could do, if we so incline me to do it.
Which is?
He picks up his locket and fiddles with it a little bit and looks at them like, there, she wouldn't recognize me then.
I mean, if you're comfortable with it.
I don't mind. As long as I keep the anti-tracking shit on, I'll be fine.
Do you know how to separate those? No, sorry, wrong one. Do you know how to separate those two?
Yeah.
Or is it all one?
No, it's different spells. They made it so I could. It's a little talisman thing I can take out. I did it the other day to show the party who I was. Which I haven't done to you, Intreus, and I'm sorry. I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
I assumed you guys kept him in the loop, even if you didn't show him.
Forgot to tell him.
My bad.
No, it's okay.
My bad for assuming.
I'm sorry, we forgot to tell him. He might just be very unsure what we're talking about.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, he's not exactly part of the party, so he's not too worried about it. He just wants to make sure you guys are safe.
Yeah, no, if it comes down to that, I'll go in disguise, if you get my drift. But let's do some research first.
Oh, perfect.
I'm sure among the 20 books in the library, we'll find one.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, 20.
At least 5.
At least. They've gotta... Wow! I mean, if they had 25, that's a big library. I ain't never seen one with 25.
Oh, I can't wait till you go into this building.
Oh my god, he's going to explode.
And the best part is there's like dozens of them in this town. Again, this town is largely an archive. But that'll wait until the next day. You guys all are going to take a long rest. We'll exposition that exposition. We'll just kind of fast track this so we don't spend a ton of time on it. You guys all get some sleep. Excellent.
Oh,
Dimitri, Kenny, you wake up early, you make breakfast for everybody. It is delicious.
I made flapjacks today.
And as an apology for giving you casserole you didn't like, Ava would get up early and help make a fruit salad for everybody.
Oh.
And she would specifically not put strawberries in it.
Thank
Just
you.
for you, Kenny.
Thank you for respecting my diet.
Of course, I'd hate to give you anything that made your stomach upset.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to throw up.
Yeah, you all eat your breakfast and you guys head out. Is there any, so Ava would ask you, because she kind of overhears you guys talking about libraries, and she goes, oh, I mean, is there anything in particular you're all trying to research so I could direct you to a specific library? We have quite a few of them.
Dragons?
Dragons!
A place that may have information about divination magic.
Those are going to be 2 different libraries, but I can give you the locations of both. And she would just kind of doodle out a little map on one of the tables in, well, probably not on the table. She'd probably take a napkin and doodle it out.
No, directly on the table. We'll take the whole table.
No. She draws it on a napkin, hands you the napkin. It's rough, but, you guys probably be able to follow it pretty easily. Is there any other subject you're looking to research?
Well, it's strictly
Nobody's
business
gonna,
right now, so.
Nobody's gonna shuffle over and quietly whisper muscles.
It's as Ava whisper back. Are you looking for anatomy, or are you looking for other types of content?
Oh.
Anatomy. She's like sweating.
I see. Well, she will direct you to 2 different other libraries. She goes, this one will have anatomy books. This one will have other anatomy books.
Oh, thank you.
I see you are a woman of culture.
Kitty's gonna glance over at the map. Ooh, what you gonna go look at? I'll come with you when we go. We should all go.
It's more of a cleric thing, you know?
I know about cleric stuff.
More of a lady cleric thing.
I mean, do you not want me to go?
No.
I was waiting for Kenny to say, I know about lady stuff.
He doesn't.
No, it's you can come if you want to. I'm more...
He's just big puppy eyes at you.
Ah, shit.
Innocent puppy eyes. Head cocked a little.
You know what? Yeah, you can come with me.
Yay! I get to hang out with Nove! He does a little jump.
Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky.
Did
I
she
thought
say
we
that
weren't
out
splitting
loud?
up. Max looks at Nove.
Well, this is for more important things.
More important than staying together as a party?
I just figured no one else would be interested in what I was going to look at is all. You know, it's not like...
Well, I don't know. I mean, what if we find out some information there? Like, if we go with you and we all split up, we can search the archives more thoroughly and maybe find what you're looking for.
That's a really smart idea.
Yeah. Like, we're a team for a reason. I'm sure we would be happy to help you.
Oh yeah, of course, Nove. We're always happy to help.
Yeah, we can help you look through all of the volumes that they have.
We could go there first.
Ava from behind the counter is mouthing, I'm sorry, at you, Nove.
Oh, I have a great idea, he claps. We'll go to Nove's first, we'll split up in the archive, we'll find what she needs, and then we'll go to Max's and look at dragons. We'll split up, look for the dragon books, come back together within the archive, and then we'll go look at the divination one. There are only 20 books, it can't take that long.
I think we should do that in the reverse order.
Well, but I want to make you happy. Wouldn't it make you happy if you saw your stuff first?
No.
Oh.
And Dimitri's gonna try to like eye contact with Nove because they had their little muscle extravaganza before. He's trying to like, you know, actually, I think Nove has a really good point. I think we should end with her clerical work because, you know, if for some reason, like, you know, we manly, muscular men gets all tuckered out, we can go like find her sustenance while she gathers her research, and then we can all meet back up.
Kenny grabs her hand.
I mean, I don't see how that's gonna help us get through the archive more thoroughly.
Kenny grabs.
Well, that's why we're doing the other research first.
See, look, my stuff can wait. This stuff, there's other things that we have to go to the library for. It's more important, is what I'm trying to say.
I don't know. Anatomy sounds pretty important. I mean, what if there's some vital organ that you don't know about, and then someone takes a magic shot to the flank and it pierces their doobly-doo, and then you don't even know what it is and how to fix it unless you see the anatomy book.
He grabs her hand.
Oh my
no
God.
way! What's a doobly-doo?
I don't
Exactly.
know.
Organ, you don't
I
know.
don't think that's an organ.
Oh, we really
could
do
be.
need to brush up on our clerical stuff, because I don't know what a doobly-doo is.
Oh my God. My ribs hurt from laughing.
The whole point of going to the library is to figure out about, you know, our main focus, our main mission, you know. We don't have to go do the stuff that I need to do.
But
first.
we
go do
care
the other
about
things.
you. He squeezes her hand a little, and we want you to be happy.
I am happy, as long as we do my thing last.
Okay, we can do it last. We'll go together last.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, of course. No more arguing. We'll do it last. But we'll all go together. So says I. All right, let's go do Max's thing first.
Yeah. Let's go do Max's thing first.
Come
All
on,
right,
Max.
so you guys are gonna go research dragons.
Let's go look at some kick-ass dragons, Max. Dragons. Can I roll to know what I know about dragons?
Sure, go for it, Kenny. Roll me a history check to know what you know about dragons.
Can I roll 2?
Aww,
Sure.
I got a 3.
Yippee.
Kenny, you read some of your favorite fairy tales were about dragons, and one of the books that was in your library was also about dragons. It's a really handsome dragon turned into a very strapping young man who fell in love with a princess, and despite the evil other dragon, the evil chromatic dragon, who was trying to sabotage them, the two of them were still happily married at the end. It was a great book, Kenny. You loved it.
The entire way there, he's walking backwards with animated hands, telling them the story of this book.
I'd also like to note, as far as you were aware, Kenny, this it's a true telling of events, because at the beginning of the book it said based on a true story. So as far as you're concerned, it's a historical text.
It is.
That was basically just a history book.
Yep. It was based on a true story. Ooh, a 10. Oh, you know more than I do.
Who got a 10?
Nove.
I got a 10.
Nove, you know basic history about dragons, that the chromatic dragons are extinct, vanished, question mark, the metallic dragons are dwindling in numbers, but still around and still a pretty decent world presence, and the prismatic dragons, I mean, they are things of legend and possibly don't even exist.
I also feel like Nove knows that the metal dragons sound like the sound of a metal pipe being dropped.
Yep.
Oh my god, I love that.
That would be what Max knows about dragons.
Oh yeah! That's all Max knows. Can they tell? Did you guys like his retelling of the story?
Let me roll on it.
Roll on it.
When I was a kid.
What, Claudia?
Odds or evens?
Evens. Beep.
It's a 5.
God damn it, she hated it.
She didn't hate it. She's just kind of nodding along.
She didn't hate it, it's just she knows it's not actually, like, real.
She doesn't want to burst his bubble.
I got a 9 on that, Kenny.
So you only kind of okay with it?
Yeah.
AJ?
Can I roll for dragons?
Sure.
AJ, did you like my story?
AJ did like it. He's like, wow, I wish the dragon I met was a lot nicer like that.
I wish that dragon didn't kill me.
I wish that dragon was too, because then he would have turned into a beautiful prince.
Oh, fuck, that would have been so good.
It's like, I wish that were me!
Did Max like the story too? You're gonna roll, aren't you?
No, Max was totally distracted by the fairy tale.
Yay!
The only thing Max knows about dragons is that his mom used to say if they didn't put the animals in the barn at night, the dragons would take them, and we would be in trouble. So that's all I know. I never actually saw a dragon. I don't think anybody ever had livestock stolen from a dragon, but that's what my mom used to say.
Oh wow! Yeah, I bet you that big bad meanie dragon would eat your sheep right up. Nom 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 nom.
When Kenny makes the nom nom sound effect, I imagine his jaw unhinging like a snake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the racist snake.
Like the racist
Like the racist snake. Exactly like that.
Yep. He's gonna walk backwards into the designated building. That's the library, and then when he turns around, I think he might pass out.
Wait, hold on. Before we get there, Dimitri, what did you roll on dragons?
15.
15. Dimitri, you had slightly more knowledge and experience with dragons than everybody else here because there was a professor at your magic college that was a dragon. He was a copper dragon, so he usually looked, when he wasn't, transformed into his actual form, he usually looked pretty human. Very tall, dark skin, the big horns, the tail, the massive wings, kind of similar to a dragonborn, but definitely had far more control over what form he took. And yeah, you know a fair bit about specifically copper dragon politics because he would complain about it for like the first 15 minutes of every class. Apparently he was like, he wasn't a prince, but he was like the cousin of the prince of the copper dragon. So he knew a lot about politics and he had a lot of opinions, and none of them had anything to do with the ethics and transmutation class you were taking.
Amazing. I love it.
Oh, and I was just telling you what was probably going to happen so you can narrate it, Q.
Oh yeah, you do all manage to make it to the library. It is this, like I said before, huge building. Like, they're all pretty big buildings, these libraries. They've been built around a tree, lots of glass. Much of their like all the shelves have been like grown rather than actually built, right? And yeah, Kenny, you would walk in, and even just like you, because you're walking in backwards, like you look up. You're not even looking at the rest of the library behind you. You look up to a shelf of probably a couple hundred books just right in front of you.
He's down.
And as you like fall over in surprise, Kenny, you would see that you are surrounded by probably a few thousand books in this library alone. Easily.
He starts crying.
Immediately bursts into tears.
I've never seen something so beautiful before.
Navid's getting a kick out of this.
Yeah, he's crying on the floor.
Well, I'm gonna go on ahead and...
She just steps over him!
Dimitri, as I've mentioned before, Dimitri, this library is kind of small compared to some of the ones you've seen, so it's like, whatever.
It's like, it's fine.
It's books.
It's books.
Books is books.
I'm gonna go see if I can find those books now.
This will take me my entire life to read.
Off.
Come on, Kenny. You know, if you get up, you can actually read the books.
I know, but it's just so beautiful.
I know, and there are even more buildings like this. There are more libraries.
What?
This one's kinda small, if we're being completely honest.
I didn't know you could have so many books in one place at the same time. My mom.
The point is, I can read all of these. Too many.
No, as you are crying on the floor, Kenny, one of the librarians, Era Kokra, flutters down from where she's been working, and she cranes her very long neck over you and goes, "Is he okay? Do we need first aid? I can let him sit down in the reading nook. We can clear everybody else out if he needs a moment."
He is a big fan of the written words, and
so
this is a very overwhelming experience. All positive.
He's clinging to Dimitri's leg.
Perhaps we need the mop, though.
It's the
Do we need the mop?
most beautiful thing I've ever seen. My mom told me it wasn't possible to have this many books.
We do have to be quiet. This is a library.
I'm so
Nevaeh's like looking through the books and she's like hearing all of this. She's like, oh man.
Kenny's gonna look at the librarian with big, huge puppy dog eyes, just tears, like Ghibli tears, and be like, "She told me I couldn't get more books because it wasn't allowed to have so many in one place. It's so pretty."
She goes, "Oh dear, perhaps you'd like to sit in our little nook, and I can bring you books one at a time if that would be less overwhelming."
Max is
Would you like that, Kenny? Would you like a little nook?
Max is looking for dragons.
As the librarian nods and she goes, "I can help you guys find books on dragons. We have lots of books on dragons here."
Yeah, books on golden dragons?
Yes, I have a whole section. Would you like me to direct you to it?
There's a
Yes,
whole
please.
section. Oh, just golden dragon.
Okay. Dimitri's trying to get Kenny to his feet.
He's turned into like
little...
fluid. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say the librarian will do little tiny bird hops, to direct Max and everybody towards a section on golden dragons. And she is kind of casting like worried glances backward at Kenny every now and then. She does.
He's gotten up, but he's fluid. He's just kind of leaning. He's melted onto Dimitri. There's a whole section on just golden dragons, Dimitri.
I know.
Can you help me find the oldest book that you have on golden dragons? the latest information you have on golden dragons, and the most popular book that you have on golden dragons. And if you have one that has illustrations, I would like that one as well.
I didn't just get excited about
because you have a librarian helping you. Because you have a librarian helping you, roll me investigation with advantage.
Thank you for the stretch of the hijack.
I got a 14.
A 14. She would say that, truly, like, ancient records on the Golden Dragons, the librarian will, like, awkwardly admit this. She's like, most of those are kept, like, you know, with the Golden Dragons, as far as I am aware. But here's the oldest book I have. It's probably, you know, it's probably, like, 10,000 years old. Handled with care, magic spells on it to prevent it from, you know, crumbling. It's a very simple, like, here are golden dragon genealogies. It's just registries of names. And it is, not that big, all things considered. But it has, many generations worth of names and little blurbs about important dragons, you know. Her newest book isn't actually a book. It is what amounts to a tabloid that is about the current politics of the Golden Dragons, and it proudly splashed across the front page is new challenger approaches the throne ? With a very lovingly done portrait of a very handsome golden dragon who looks like he's been, like, caught, you know, as, like, he's going somewhere, you know, the very classic paparazzi shot, you know. And
Nobody's gonna come back with a couple books and peek at the cover of this one.
I want to mention, while everybody's distracted, Dimitri, the crying has stopped and your side feels light and you turn around and Kenny's gone.
God damn it.
Oh no.
He's gone to get lost in the shelves. I'm gonna roll to see if I find something interesting.
We'll get back to that in a second. The last book that she's able to procure for you, Max, is a very detailed book on dragon anatomy, incidentally. And it is it's a very thick volume. You're looking at, like, you know, the size of, like, the thickness of your average shoebox. And it is just full of scientific diagrams, just of every developmental stage you can imagine, of different parts of dragon anatomy, like down to as far down as scientists have been able to research at this juncture. There's an entire section on different common like deformities that are seen in dragon, you know, different birth defects. They have a section on, I guess, primitive golden dragons. So, you know, dragons that existed probably a million years ago versus how they look today. And there's even a very small section on the end that is much more speculative in how people think dragons will continue to evolve as time goes on.
Okay. So in that book, I mean, just by skimming through, I guess maybe we could take some time to look through these. I guess sure. Maybe not so much the ancient record right now, but in the anatomy book, I just want to browse through there and see if there's anything that might stick out that could be an advantage in combat against a golden dragon?
Well, I will be able to give you that in a second.
I'm gonna look too.
Sure. Novea, are you just kind of browsing the golden dragon section? Is there anything in particular you are looking for?
Like their historical significance. Like in folklore.
All right. Historical significance. Roll me and because you have the librarian around, you're welcome to roll me investigation with advantage.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's a 9.
9. It's less that you can't find a book and more there are just simply too many. You're like, oh yeah, the historical significance of dragons. She kind of just looks at you and she goes like, well, the entire section has quite a bit on the historical significance of dragons. She kind of like piles probably like 25 books into your arms, like this one's good and this one's good and I've heard good things about this book and this author's very well respected. This one was written by a dragon and this one was written by the current queen of the golden dragons, and she just the books get higher and higher and higher and you're struggling to carry them all, and it's finally just like, all right, I guess I have some books.
Help. Help me.
She's buried under them.
AJ, you may need to save her.
I think
AJ's
Ian went to
taking
the
a shit right
bathroom.
now. Help.
No!
Dimitri, you might need to help.
Okay, helping. Helping.
She's just buried.
Nobody's like,
The librarian turns around.
Over at Max, like, how dare you not help me? I appreciate you helping.
Max has got his head down looking at the Dragon Anatomy book and really didn't notice what was going on.
You're shitting me right now.
Oh, that's AJ.
Oh, no. I was about to say that. Whoa, what just happened? What
happened?
Ooh.
What did you buy? Griandris just bought something. What the fuck did you just buy? Hold on, I'm confused. But thank you,
The sharp
Griandris.
edge arcane focus.
Oh shit, is it one of the dice they have on my throne?
Dice.
I'm gonna go look. I haven't looked yet. But thank you!
Thank you so much, Dimitri, for helping.
Poor Nove.
You are very welcome. Oh, these are heavy. Oh my goodness.
Nobody's gonna drop them right next to Max. Gently.
Pointedly.
Gently. But pointedly.
He doesn't even look up.
Max is like, this is really interesting stuff.
Your head.
I didn't even know dragons had that.
Strong guy. Most interesting man in the world.
Most interesting man in the world.
Yes, I'm studying. It's my first time.
Oh.
It's your what?
Oh. His first time.
Your
Can't relate. Can you please help?
Sure. What do you need help? What do you need help with?
These are heavy.
Nobody motions to the giant tower of books.
Oh, well, put them on. Oh, sure. And then Max will get up and take the books and just put them on the table.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then sit back down
My little
at the anatomy book.
arms.
Max, you would find the pretty obvious stuff of, yeah, dragons immune to fire. Seems pretty straightforward. It said that golden dragons are particularly vulnerable when removed from their land.
From their land?
They are from their lair.
Lair.
They're typically
Okay.
very hard. Yeah, they are very hard to draw away from wherever they have, put down root, so to speak. But it is said that if you are trying to kill one for whatever reason, doing it away from its territory, its home, is typically considered the most, it'll give you the greatest advantage.
I see.
Which, you know, kind of makes sense, but it does specify that, like, more so than other dragons, they are
more vulnerable.
They're weak to being away from home. You would also find that they have a they breathe fire. Different dragons breathe different things. But they specifically are very much your classic fire-breathing, gold-hoarding dragon.
Right.
Ooh.
It is said that the particularly, they have diagrams about that. It is said the particularly old dragons, especially ones that do not often take humanoid form, their bellies will be like encrusted with coins from their hoard.
That's crazy.
Wow. Does it mention if that can act like a layer of armor for them, or is
it does. It is. Yeah, it is not only like a status symbol among dragons, but it is also a way of armoring themselves.
Very cool. Very neat information.
Very good information.
Is there anything else to... I was gonna say, anything else I can glean from the anatomy book? Because if not, I want to turn to the tabloid real quick. Because I have
I would say there's probably not much else from the anatomy book that you'll be able to get.
Okay. I'll push the anatomy book aside, and then I'll take the tabloid. And I'm really interested in this because I know dragons exist, obviously, but I've never seen like a dragon, and I didn't really realize that dragon society would have this much structure or tabloids. So I'm a little fascinated by this because, you know, when I'm being told the prophecy about dragons, I'm really thinking like wild animals, not a structured society with a queen. So Max is a little curious, and also Max is curious whether or not dragons have heroes for hire, or just like the other creatures do, other races do, like if they're like us or if they're different.
Well, incidentally, this tabloid would answer a couple of those questions. It is. Hang on. I have to find the name of the dragon. Give me a second. Hex, I had all of these written down, and now I've since. Yeah, it is about Prince Yerzor, who is the current prince of the Golden Dragons, not the heir to the throne, as apparently, as you're reading this, you gather that that at least the Golden Dragons seem to operate on a matriarchy. But that is one of the reasons he is challenging his mother, is because he doesn't believe that the dragons should be a matriarchy. And it's, it's very cold and very tabloid, like, after Yerzor's stint as an adventurer away from home, everybody expected him to come back and settle down into his life as the son of royalty with dignity and grace, but instead he is causing a scene in the Golden Dragon flight as he challenges his mother, the Queen of the Gold Dragons, for the throne. In an interviewer that our reporter managed to get, he said, "The time of the matriarchy must end. It is the current year. We cannot be held back by these ancient traditions." I intend to fix the issues of our society and bring dragons back to the power that they once had. He would decline to give any further comment. Our reporter tried to get an audience with the Queen, but as you know, that is incredibly difficult. But it is said by sources close to her that she is quite unsettled by her son's antics. We did manage to get a word with her advisor, who said, quote, he's young, he'll grow out of it. Unfortunately, it does not look good for these fanciful hopes of aging out. As Yirzor reaches his 212th birthday, it seems that he is very set in his ways. Continued on page 6.
I love that. That was great.
As you would see pictures of the prince in question splashed across the pages. He's a very strapping lad. He appears to take the form of a human. However, the photo they have of his mother, she looks far closer to a dwarf. Definitely taller by a bit than your average dwarf, but she has very traditionally dwarven features, the very thick hair and the rounded face.
Sorry, I said that.
Probably because the golden dragons, as you've gathered from the other books that you have out, currently live side by side with the dwarves.
Oh, I see.
Which, let me tell you, Max, this is a lot of information all at once, and you're like, wow, it's definitely a lot for a farm boy like you. You have always been told the Legends of Dragons being, like you said, livestock stealing, princess in tower keeping, beasts that are perhaps about as intelligent as your average ogre. Whereas this is painting quite a different picture.
My little farm boy mind is blown.
Not the farm boy. Anything but the poor farm boy.
Was there anything in the magazine, like advertisement-wise, that looked like maybe they had a hero system, or did they operate in that way at all?
Well, I mean, it does speak about the prince being an adventurer himself. So, I mean, most societies have similar, like, hero systems. But yeah, it is entirely possible that the dragons would hire you as their hero. If you wanted to go get hired by dragons.
Oh, whoa.
Maybe we can make a pact with the dragons and we can ride them into battle. Max is just having fantasies in his head.
Max, roll me a d20.
I got a 3.
You got a 3?
Wait. You have heroic inspiration.
I do have an inspiration. Hey, also, did we finish rolling for the one at the beginning of the game, by the way?
You never rolled for
God,
inspiration. Everybody roll a d20.
Okay.
13.
5.
15. 12.
All right, Kenny, it's yours today.
I still have inspiration from last time. Can I give it to someone else?
You are supposed to get rid of your inspiration after every session if you don't use it.
Oh, well, fuck, I guess I'll keep it. I didn't know.
So yeah. There's your inspiration.
I do have my human inspiration.
Go for it if you want to reroll.
All right, let's do it. Dunk. It's an 8.
I tried.
You know, I'll give it to you, Max. As you're scrolling through as you're flipping through the different advertisements, you swear one of the dwarven because this is a dwarven tabloid magazine. You swear one of the advertisements has a really familiar looking like set of shoulders and long blonde hair, but you kind of look at it and you're like, nah, I'm just imagining that, and you just flip past it.
I see.
Wait, who is it?
Well, gee, I wonder who has broad shoulders and long blonde hair at our party.
Oh! Oh.
You didn't see shit. No one saw shit. I don't even know shit.
Oh, Papa.
So, I guess we will pop on over to Kenny briefly.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a long thing. I just want to look at books.
Are you specifically looking for golden dragon knowledge, or are you just kind of like wandering around the library and seeing what you find?
I'm wandering around and I'm seeing what I can find. I'm touching everything.
Oh no.
There are just hundreds of books, thousands of books.
His hands have been all
It
over
is.
them.
You wish you could osmose the knowledge from them just by touching them, because there's no way that you could read all of these books in a single sitting. It would take you years, probably, to get through them. Even if you read a book every day, an entire book in a day, you would still take years to get through this single library. And there are more libraries in this city. You could live in this city forever and probably never run out of books. Well, you're a moon elf, so you'd eventually run out of books, but it would take a while.
It would take a hot fucking minute, that's for sure. Can I roll to see if I find any book that, like, particularly piques my interest?
Go for it. Roll me investigation.
Where is my investigation? That is a 17.
17. Yeah, Kenny. You know what you find?
What?
You find the rest. You find the rest of the books from the series of the Princess and the Dragon.
I didn't know there
you find
was
all of
more.
Her other books. It turns out that the author has like a whole series that surrounds all of the prince's different siblings, like all the dragon's different siblings, who all find various partners of their own. There's one where it's about the dragon's sister, and she also runs off with the princess.
Clarice?
Exactly, right? You would never have guessed from the little bit she had in the book you read. But
no.
Yes, she has
scandalous.
She runs off. I know, she runs off with the princess, and it's from like a rival country, and oh my gosh, it's very exciting. You're already skimming through it.
He's gonna grab every single one of them and be hauling them back.
There are 9 other books in the series.
Well, then he's got 9 in his arms.
It's a big dragon family. Dragons have a lot of children, though, so
they'll probably
they live so long.
You guys will probably see the books before you see Kenny as he's coming around the corner.
Actually, Kenny, as you are out and stacked, with your hoard of books, George would kind of like appear beside you in the form. He has changed form from the miniature pony, and he is now a goose.
Honk honk.
I can't carry all of them, but I can at least carry a couple. Put them on my back.
Oh, thanks. He's gonna put like 2 on his back. He doesn't want to hurt him. He's a goose.
He's sturdy enough to handle a couple books. And as you guys are walking back to the group, George would very carefully say, "So, Samuel and I talked yesterday.
Oh?
For the first time in a while.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Good goose.
That's nice.
You're the one who's presenting as an animal. Don't look at me like that.
I was gonna say, don't get your hopes up. It wasn't a very good conversation.
Wait, what? Why?
Now, we didn't try to... We didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things when we parted, and we see eye to eye on a lot less now that we, don't really communicate directly.
That just means you need to communicate more. You realize that, right?
Yeah, he kind of like, he dips his beak as he's like trying to figure out how to formulate his thoughts. As he goes, look, I mean, I really appreciate where you're coming from with all the communication stuff, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that you want us to get along.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's that simple.
Well, it'll never be simple. It's hard work. You just gotta be willing to do it.
We didn't stop talking because of something stupid, you know. We didn't stop talking because, I don't know, he stole my French fries one day. He stole my fantasy French fries.
Well,
I'd hate to imply the existence of French.
He stops walking, and he puts his books down, and he looks at him very seriously, and he crosses his arms. You know, if you were more forthcoming with what actually happened, and you trusted us as much as you think we should be trusting you with information, perhaps we could help you. Friendship is a two-way street.
I am aware of that, and I never expected you to be my, close friend, confidant. I was trying to it was a business deal, but look, Kenny, it's, he just, short inhale, short exhale. Sam and I had a number of disagreements about some very fundamental parts of our personality.
Mm-hmm.
Things that were not just, we can disagree about this, and more, I think you're a bad person because you believe that. And not all of those things can just be pushed under the rug. It's not a matter of, I like blue and you like green, or I worship Istis and you worship Paylor, or etc., etc. It was more a matter of I think what you're doing is morally wrong, and he thinks what I'm doing is morally wrong, and it kind of spiraled.
Listen.
He thinks that even me trying to talk to you guys and try to get you involved in your own fates, he thinks what I'm doing is evil. He's got very, very strong opinions about Istis, and he's got very, very strong opinions about me doing her work, so to speak. Not that she really speaks to me, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks it's wrong. He thinks I'm leading you guys into a life of misery, and I'm possibly dooming thousands of lives because you're gonna make decisions based on what I'm saying that isn't actually gonna be what you should do. And he thinks I'm messing with the threads of the universe in a way that is wrong. And I personally think that he's hurting you guys by not telling you, because it's gonna happen one way or another. And not informing you is directly going against your consent. You know, you should be able to be aware of what's happening. You shouldn't be kept in the dark and just, you know, oh, well, whatever happens, happens. That's not fair. It's not right. It's a matter of, I don't know. He ruffles his feathers and just goes, look, we were arguing about you guys, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, and we didn't fight physically. He did not lay a hand on me, I did not lay a wing on him. You know, we were remarkably cordial, all things considered. I don't even think he raised his voice, but,
George,
I don't know.
I think you guys, and you feel free to say no because you have your own free will as well as I do, right? I can say yes, I can say no. You're not going to convince me one way or another, neither is he. You both have seen that at this point. I will do what I want to do. I don't know if many people feel like that, but I will do what I want to do. I've had enough people controlling me in my life that you're not going to convince me if I don't want to do something. This is true, yes or no?
Yes, very true.
I think at some point when you feel comfortable doing it, we need to have a mediation between the two of you where you're not alone. I think you should be in the same room together. It could be the whole party, or it could just be me, whatever you feel comfortable with. And we need to have a conversation, an open and honest one, because if you two realize it or not, I can't speak for the whole party, but I don't make business deals. You need to understand this. Yes, I understand just business, blah, blah, blah. I make relationships. Because after this contract's done, I'm still going to consider you a friend. Now, if you don't consider me a friend, that's fine. I can't make you do what you do. It's all free will. And that's something I need to talk to both of you about. Because you're both forgetting free will at this point. Like, I know you're trying to fight for that, and he thinks he's trying to fight for that. But at the same time, you're both doing the same thing. And you're just not seeing it because you're not seeing it from an outside perspective. There's no evil or good in this situation. It's a difference of perspective. And I think that you just need a third outside person to talk to you about it. But I am proud of you that you were able to have a cordial conversation because that is a good step forward.
He looks a bit like a child being scolded as you're talking to him. And he's like, thank you for your vote of confidence.
Yeah, of course I got all the confidence in the world for you, buddy. You ain't giving me no reason not to. When I asked you to be honest with me, you were honest with me. When I told you not to do something, you decided not to do it. Your free will puts you in my path of trust, and that's a big deal. I don't trust a lot of people.
He kind of, you know, scratches at the ground with one webbed foot and goes, I just can't help but think that if there was some solution, right, we would have found it. The two of us were, maybe still are to some degree, we were connected.
You know,
and I just feel like that doesn't. If we couldn't do it, then I don't know if it could be done.
He's gonna put his hand on George's head and ruffle his little feathers a little bit, much like you would a child. And he's gonna kind of like squat down to be like eye to eye with him. Sometimes you need someone to help you, and it's not a bad thing to ask for help. That's why heroes are heroes in the first place. We're here to help.
Well, yeah, but you know, with like defeating big evils and not.
You misunderstand.
Not counseling.
No, you misunderstand. Heroes being a hero's in your heart, not in your muscles. I mean, arguably, your heart is your biggest
AJ
muscle.
has some pretty impressive muscles.
He also
and Max has some pretty impressive muscles too.
They also have big hearts. It doesn't matter how...
I was assuming their hearts were pretty well proportioned to their body. He's desperately trying to get out of this conversation.
It doesn't matter how someone looks. Anyone can be a hero if they try hard enough. And one of the things about being a hero is not letting your friends hurt. Okay? So if there is a time where you trust us enough to have this conversation, let us try to help. Okay? If it fails, it fails. You know, nothing changes. But you gotta at least be open to give it a try.
As George kind of deflates a little bit and goes, yeah, but then I will have gotten my hopes up and they will be dashed, and I think that changes something inside of me that I don't want to think about. So let's go find everybody else, because you got a lot of books. I got a lot of books.
Hey, you never know.
That's a lot of books.
Sam might have a sparkle of hope too. Oh, I love sparkles of hope.
I don't think he does.
I don't know. I'll talk to him about it.
Waddles off.
Bye-bye, Goose.
You're not talking about emotions. I don't like emotions. I don't have them.
Sure you don't, buddy.
Shakes his tail feathers at you.
He picks up his books. None of us have emotions. Sure we don't.
He's shaking his tail feathers.
Guys, look what I found!
Alright, so.
Goes back to everybody.
Yeah, I suppose the last thing will be, Dimitri, was there anything in particular you wanted to look for?
Excuse me.
Not that I can think of, like nothing specific. He was just attempting to help with any of the dragon research. The whole thing about all the blood and like rivers of gold and blood, all that kind of freaked him out. So maybe that. If there's anything that.
Dimitri, roll me, I guess you can roll me a insight check if you would like.
Okay.
If it helps, my the hands were covered in blood, but the rivers were made of gold.
Oh,
that makes it worse.
As a fun little note, Max, you found out as you were reading that golden dragons have golden blood.
Ew.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
19.
19. So, Dimitri, just based on like all of the information you guys are kind of passing around, your own knowledge of dragon politics and how complicated it can get, you suspect that if Max's vision is real, and that's a big if, but if Max's vision is real, it may be talking about some kind of dragon civil war.
Oh, that's not good.
You guys get involved with.
Oh no! Can we not?
That sounds right.
Love that.
Sounds great.
Oh, man.
We're gonna make a pact with dragons, and we're gonna ride them into battle.
Oh no.
Nove's like another fucking civil war.
Can we
Hey,
not?
Nove. If you see a golden dragon, you know what you can become, right?
It's breed partner.
Yes.
Sorry. Well, that's a fun thing to come into. Are you gonna fuck a dragon, Nove?
I think that is exactly what Kenny walked into.
How in the logistics is that gonna work? Aren't they huge? Wait, is it because he's gonna turn into a prince and then you're gonna marry him? Oh, that's so romantic.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Max starts flipping back through the dragon anatomy book and just kind of mumbles like, I just thought Nove would become a dragon.
I mean, well, she could become a dragon, and what she does with her prince is none of our business.
I kind of want to know.
Make things easier.
Mazel tov.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I found a bunch of books from the book series that I really like. He throws
Max
them in his
flips to the page on dragon feet and just leaves it open on the table.
How fucking dare you?
Does hey Q? Does anybody
feet?
Feet.
Oh no!
How fucking dare you?
I'm rolling sleight of hand. Hold on. Oh, that's an 18 plus 6. He puts all the books in his his bag of holding.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no! Okay.
I don't know if
say
anybody
anything.
even sees anything
George-
with the over 20.
Oh no, George sees, and he doesn't say shit.
Does he slip the 2 in there too from his back? Soup.
But like somehow you notice him, like you notice the 2 books have also gone in there as well. And see, like, I didn't see anything.
Oh, thank you. Kenny doesn't even mention anything. He's just like, no, this is normal. The book's just gone. Oh. Are you gonna marry the dragon?
Novi's like gonna tuck her hair back. Like, I don't know about Mary. I mean, if he wants to, that would be nice. I don't know.
Can I be in the wedding?
You can be in any wedding that I might ever have.
Yippee! So excited.
In fact, you
I know,
can wear the
babe.
flower petals.
Oh, I get to be the flower person. So happy.
Yeah.
He's ready to go to the next library when you guys are. He's so excited. He's tippy-toeing.
Tippy taps.
But yeah, Dimitri, the one thing you're able to gather from your own personal research is while dragon politics are kind of always a little bit precarious, it appears that the position of the current golden dragon flight is exceptionally so. And while upstarts are common among dragons, this one seems to have backing. There are a lot of dragons who apparently also agree that the matriarchal society that has been followed for, forever is bad and the reason that they're going extinct. So,
I don't believe in pussy power.
Too much pussy power.
So yeah, you're like, well, that might, again, if the vision is true, which is a big if, then that might be part of it.
Noted.
All right, I guess you guys are going on to the next library. We're going to take a quick break because I need to use the restroom. It's my turn to go take a shit. And,
it is time, Simba!
the hell?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, so, and then you guys will go research divination magic.
Divination! It's so hot in here. Why is it so hot in here?
Corey has also disappeared from YouTube.
Corey, where are you?
Corey! Corey!
Corey, come back.
Corey!
Corey,
Corey, come back!
I'm coming back.
Oh, we're gonna get the res song.
I gotta go real
Oh.
bad. I gotta go bad. I don't know
It's
where
playing
the
right now.
bathroom is in my own house. Because the lights are out and I don't know where I am. See, that happens from
The lights
time
are
to
out and
I
he
don't
doesn't
hear
know
it.
where he
This is
is.
my blessing.
Shit, I don't know where I am, but I gotta
I like
go.
hearing you
And then I
sing.
gotta find the door, but I run into the wall.
thank
you.
I can't find
You should
where-
sing right now.
And then Eventually,
He is.
I make my way
I can't
to
do
the
that myself.
hallway around
Rez.
the corner. There at
Rez.
the end is
Yes.
the porcelain
How much to
throne,
pay you to
and
sing
that's
Good
when
Looking
I
by
know
Dixon
it's
Dallas?
time.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, there's Corey.
Yeah, how much? How much?
How much?
How much?
I don't know the song.
How much?
He's bouncing on
Not my
With- with-
I love the way he rides. I can hardly breathe when he's pumping deep inside.
No, I mean I know this song, but I don't know this song.
You can Google it.
Well enough to sing it.
What if I told you I can get you the lyrics in seconds? Moments
practice
even.
and hire a coach.
What if I told you I know a vocal coach?
What if I
Perfect.
told you I was a vocal coach?
What if I told you
Everybody look at these
What if I
dice.
told you
we're
I
in
could...
we're in the Matrix?
Look at these
I'll
dice.
tell you what.
I tell you what.
I tell you
You're all
what.
filled up.
You're all filled
Excuse
up.
me.
Whoa, what?
Ooh, those are pretty dice.
Right? Now those are some dice.
Noise,
They're
noise.
way too fucking
Noise,
expensive,
noise.
but they're nice. I'm really upset. The ones that Griandris bought me that I really wanted, it's not available anymore, so it just paid me out, and I'm really sad about it because I wanted them. And then I had to go look. I went and I checked out the other dice I had on there, and none of the links were working, so I had to delete them off. And now I'm putting new ones on there that do work.
Oh.
That's why you gotta check your throne often, because
Or just leave it empty.
No, don't do
too.
that. That's a Rez thing. Don't be like Rez.
Yeah, don't be like Rez.
Don't be like Rez.
Never.
Or
Never
do.
be like Rez.
Or do if he's got lyrics and a vocal coach.
Oh.
Then do be like Riz.
Always be like Riz.
Always sing with a southern twang.
Yeah.
I'm Dirty Dan.
No, I'm
No, I'm
Dirty
Dirty
Dan.
I am gonna go pee and grab my chicken.
Go piss, girl. Can you grab my chicken too, and my other Red Bull?
You're literally.
Is that a euphemism for pissing?
No, we have fried
I was
chicken
just
in the
checking.
fridge.
I don't. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I feel really nauseous though because I haven't eaten anything today. And it's really hot. Uh-huh.
Call him daddy, why hollering in that voice so we can do the thing.
I do need to eat. I'm about to make Kian very uncomfortable with my chicken crunching.
Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna crunch the chicken?
You know it.
Where are you gonna crunch the chicken?
Into the microphone?
I mean, you don't have to crunch it into the microphone.
I don't have to, but I'm sure going to.
Muted.
You're so fucking rude.
Now that everyone's gonna be back from their little breaks, I'll be right back.
Yeah, uncomfortable in the way that it turned on, yeah. I haven't had any water to drink either. I've just been drinking Red Bull. That could be why my tummy's upset. What a perfectly timed beep.
Yeah.
Can you also give me water? It's right there. I'm dying. It's so hot out here. And I'm sweating. Like I'm dripping. No, not like that. No, not like that. No, not like that. It's so hot in here. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, how cute! It's got a little space cat on it. Oh, kitties! It's kitty cat dice. Oh my god, these are adorable.
Did you not see that I put your Red Bull in the fridge?
I did, because I drank it. And then I put another one in there.
No, the one I put in here is in.
I also put your cherry drink in there for you. I just really need some water, too. Because I'm very nauseous. And dizzy. Dizzy. The dice gremlin wants dice. Wow. Ooh, trans colors. Pretty. It makes me sad when I go to look at the price and it's not the price it said, it's a different price for a full set. Don't hurt yourself, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the water. I appreciate you.
Oh my god. Do I hear hamster noises?
Pumpkin!
Oh, I scared
Just
them.
imagine Pumpkin waking up from a little nap, and then all they hear is Pumpkin.
Pumpkin is gonna.
They're like, I'm not thirsty anymore. I'm not thirsty anymore. I'm going
Pumpkin's
back to
gonna grow to love that, though, Rez. It's gonna be their calling card.
Oh my god, I can't believe I
What?
fucking did that.
Oh,
Pumpkin's
Pumpkin.
my hamster. I have a
Who's
hamster, and I
Pumpkin?
said, my hamster.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And I
this is
say their
correct.
name in like a way that shouldn't be said because I scare them every time, but I get so excited. So it's like, what do I fucking
no.
do? Do I not show my excitement? I guess not.
No, be excited. No,
Guys.
your hamster will understand.
I just found the most me but cursed thing I've ever seen, and I'm sending it right now because I know you're not looking at my stream. Hold on.
I'm gonna see it when you send it.
You're right. I'm not looking. I'm looking at Pumpkin right now. I
Alright.
see you.
I sent it in the dice thing. I don't know why the link is like that.
Oh, those are awesome. I love those.
I want one. At least one. They're Mimic
Oh my God,
Sakura
that's awesome.
resin pink dice. Are you fucking kidding me?
Those
That-
are rad.
Incredible.
That is so cool.
Those are rad.
Those are so rad. I would love to have more than one, but they're so expensive. I at least need one. I'm gonna go look at this person's other stuff because that is so creative. Everyone's so creative.
Everyone's so creative.
Everyone's so creative. I love her.
Hold on. I have to turn this light on because I apparently turned it off earlier.
Don't do
and
that.
didn't realize it. I have to take a picture of Pumpkin before they go hide away.
Oh, please do. I need to see Pumpkin.
No, no, no!
Baby.
Don't you do it! You come back here right now, young man.
Pumpkin, please.
Thank you. You can continue now.
I need.
I was gonna say,
You're
let me
good
see the
hamster.
baby.
You're so polite.
What a good ham.
You're such a good
Let
ham.
me see the baby.
Show us the baby.
Let me feast my eyes and my soul.
No, why are you going under the wheel? Why do you do this?
Because ham. Oh, I love these. These are so nice.
He has hid himself away under the wheel.
Did you get a picture before that?
Those are pretty.
Right? They have gold flakes in them. Ah! I'm gonna shit
I almost
myself.
sent the picture.
Bless
That's not
you?
what we sent there.
No, I almost. That was me growling. I almost shat myself.
I was gonna say
I
you
thought
like
you- I thought you
burped halfway through that. Yeah.
I didn't burp. I growled.
It
was a gurgle.
mega sounded like you did.
I would die for Pumpkin.
A baby!
I would also die for Pumpkin.
I would kill for pumpkin.
Oh, you just have to be
appreciates her
different.
Oh my god!
Why is this man think he's got to be so different? Come on now.
Baby.
I'm serious, pumpkin. Just give me instructions.
You know,
I'm using the little cursor hand to pet. Oh.
Why are you burrowing under the food thingy again? You're just gonna make it fall on you again.
I need to pet. Bring
Baby.
pumpkin to me. Oh! I've been gifted with so many images of pretty pumpkin. Oh, there he goes, under the wheel.
I wish I caught him while he was on the wheel and with the light on.
I want
That
this
was too
set
slow.
so bad. It's so pretty. Add to wish list. The other one I put on my wish list, the like milky looking one, is also gorgeous. I don't know if you guys saw them. It looks like one of Kenny's baths with like the sakura petals and the milk.
Okay, sorry. Again?
What?
You can hear him knocking.
Oh,
Go off, pumpkin. Speak your
baby.
mind.
Right? Go off,
crazy.
pumpkin.
Go stupid.
That's right. Go stupid, pumpkin. Go absolutely butt shit insane, pumpkin.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna pop out, or are you
He's-
gonna stay in there?
He's gonna dance the dance of Italy. That's what he's gonna do.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The dance of Italy. Wow, wow, wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Alright, let's get back. Is everybody here?
Okay. I'm here. I just have to turn the light back out.
Keen, I found sheep dice.
Loving pumpkin.
What?
They're all D6, but I found them, so I'm gonna send it. Hold on. They're really cute too. I don't know. Again, I don't know why the fucking.
Jackie. Jackie's like, let me see pumpkin.
There you go. That should be the link. Yeah, that's the link. They're forever trapped in a D6.
Oh!
Cute, right?
Babies.
Free them!
Free the baby!
Right, just buy the dice to break them open.
I'm gonna go fucking feral.
Oh, let me go find that slime for you. You're gonna go feral more. Hold on. What was her name? Something baby.
Peachy BBs or something.
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go find that for you while we get back to what we were doing.
Back to the dungeons and the dragons.
Yes.
Back to doing research. You guys spend a few hours at the first library, and you guys move on to the next library about divination magic. Following Ava's instructions. Does anybody want to roll what they already know about divination magic?
Me!
Sure, let me roll a 1 real quick.
What's that plus?
Well, you can either roll history or you can roll arcana.
Okay.
Oh.
Hold on, let me look. Okay, Kian, I put it in the general for you.
I'm using my heroic inspiration.
I am also using my inspiration.
This is so stupid.
There we go. I did better.
There we fucking go. 28.
Hell yeah!
A straight 17.
Hell yeah! What did you get, Dimitri?
Also got a 17.
Pretty decent. And Max, what did you get?
I got a 20. Which is really stupid.
Let's go!
Good job,
Hell
though.
yeah.
Do y'all see
Right,
Liam's wool?
so,
Sorry, I'll shut up.
Max, I guess you just know things about... What would you even know divination? You're very familiar with the divination magic that was done for the Farmer's Almanacs.
Yeah,
Predicts
there
the
was
weather
an old
and
there was
the
an old
growing
book in
seasons.
Yeah, there was an old book in the barn that I used to read that I don't even know where it came from. But that's what it was about.
You are incredibly familiar with the divination magics that are typically done to predict good growing seasons, natural disasters that are coming, poor harvests that are approaching, bountiful harvests that are approaching. There was a lot of divination magic that actually went into farming, because, a lot of different people are able to pick up some of those basic first level spells, so being able to do simple auguries was pretty common. It was considered like a vital role within every farming town that you ever came into contact with. Even your town alone, despite how small it was, had two different people who could cast auguries and determine everything. Things as simple as, like, what's the weather going to be like 6 weeks from now,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
What the weather's gonna be like 6 weeks from now to, if I have these two cows breed with each other, will they have a healthy baby? Things like this.
Ooh.
So you have very specific knowledge on divination, but you have quite a bit of it. Meanwhile, Dimitri and Kenny probably as well, your knowledge is far more academic. Kenny, you were taught a lot about divinatory magics by your mother, who, one of the things that the next High Priest of Elune, she insisted would do would be to hear the word of Elune and to interpret it and to spread that word to other moon elves and to all followers of Elune, not just the moon elves.
Mm-hmm.
And this would require a certain amount of divinatory magic. You were never very good at it. Your mother tried to teach you many times, but she insisted that as you got older, these powers would simply just manifest within you. You didn't need to worry too much about it.
That's one of the things that he's very angry about, that it's not happened.
Yeah, you spent many hours staring fruitlessly at crystal balls and mirrors and pools of water, trying to see something more, and all you ever saw were your acne.
I'm an elf! Do I have acne?
When you went through puberty, yes.
Ew!
It's cleared up.
Kenny! I didn't know you could get acne, baby.
Yours was never as bad as Brian's. Don't worry about it. Brian had awful acne.
So did my brother, so that makes sense.
He had the worst. He got really bad back knee as well. He actually has scars from it, and he'll tell people some of the scars. They're like, I got into a fight with, with such and such creature, and then this is the scar left, and you're like, no, that was just a really bad case of some pimples that you wouldn't stop picking at.
That's exactly what happened to my brother. My real brother.
Oh, well, art imitates life, I suppose.
Well, yeah, Brian basically is my real older brother, so yes, everything about him, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just keep adding slimes to my wish list, and you carry on.
Dimitri, while divination was never your, I'm not even gonna say strong suit, it was never your focus. You took like a basic divination class in school because you were like, well, I have to, so, and you did some research and you got through the class, you got an A in it, but it was kind of not your speed. You won't say useless, but definitely not your thing.
Yeah.
It's like in Harry Potter
where it has...
where you have to take those classes, but you're just like, fuck, I don't want to be a divination magic user. I want to do potions.
Yeah.
Your gen eds.
Yeah, pretty much. And Dimitri, you're aware that, like, higher level, the more difficult divination magics can be very useful. You know, things like true sight, or other ways to see past illusion magics, enchantment magics, even to get through some other, like, some types of abjuration and conjuration magics. Like, divination magic has uses. It's just, you have to put in a lot of work for not a lot of payoff for a really long time until you kind of hit this tipping point where suddenly it'll start being useful, but it's years and years and years and years of study. So your knowledge is not limited per se, but it's not comprehensive.
Makes sense.
Meanwhile, Nove, you know things about divination magic from your time as a cleric. Divine magic is kind of your bread and butter. You are exceptionally familiar with the different ways that people gather prophecies. There were a lot of, not prophecies perhaps, but visions that you and your fellow clerics back in the day before the incident, you guys saw a lot of visions. So you're very familiar with divination magic as a way to interpret these visions, these dreams that you guys would have. And the other more, I guess, not really mundane uses of it, but the use of divination magic in a lot of, like, church rituals. There were even just like, oh, how to sanctify the church, how to bless certain things, that some of those blessings and rituals fell under divination magic. So yeah, you are well versed in it.
I do know bless, that's true.
So yeah, you guys all have a pretty decent basis for researching this. I guess the real question is, what exactly are you researching? Yeah, obviously you've got Belle over here who's claiming to be an oracle, but you know, you're skeptical of that. So, do you want to look through her old prophecies? Do you want to look through, like, oh, can you do divination? Can you do prophecies with conjuration magic, you know? What are you looking for?
Yes.
I want to look at her old prophecies.
I want to look up the second thing you said.
Whether prophecies can be told through conjuration magic.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Go for, I guess you got, and is there anything, Max, AJ, Dimitri? Is there anything in particular you guys want to research?
I would like to research the prophecies that Veritas told, and maybe see if I can find out what the last prophecy was that Veritas told before they stopped being the Oracle, or before they stopped receiving the visions.
That would probably also be here. Dimitri, anything in particular you're looking for?
I'm not sure how to word what I'm
Want me to get back to you?
I don't know if that will have me word it better, but sure.
I can help, perhaps.
I think I will require assistance, because yes. I think he wants to kind of look to see if there's not like a back way, like Sorry. Yes. No. Ask Kian. While I try to brain this.
Okay, Kian, is there anything in particular you are looking for?
New songs to play on his flute, please.
Might have some songs here. Sure.
Toot toot.
Toot toot. Toot toot.
All right, so everybody who's looking for books, roll me investigation. Kenny, by the way, you walk into this library, it's twice as big as the last one.
I think he just jizzed in his pants.
Pardon?
I believe it.
Kenneth Feathersong outside right now.
Yes, sir. Outside. Walks away. Does what he's told.
Oh dear.
Dear Lord. He stands outside for a minute, comes back. I'm okay.
Composes himself.
Yeah, composes himself.
I got a 6.
I got a 17.
Hell yeah.
I got a 10, but I want to use my heroic inspiration from last time to reroll.
Do what you want.
You know what? Sure, you can reroll it.
12.
Yippee!
Yay!
So, you got a 12. You, Claudia, you got a 6. What did Kenny get?
17.
17. Max, what did you get?
12 also.
12 also. Okay. Mitri, what did you get?
16.
Cool. Kenny, you end up being, I guess, the most successful in your...
You cut out.
Because you kind of just, like, walk right into it.
Oh.
Oh, my bad.
You lagged out a little bit.
Yeah.
That's because my computer connection is a little faulty.
That's okay.
This is not the original power cord.
Oh no. So I walk right
Things
into
happened,
it.
okay.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, basically, it's right near the entrance. You just so happen to turn the right corner, and you're like, "Oh, would you look at that?" And so you got the books that you're looking for, all nice and neat right there. Many books on the different types of ways people practice divination magic.
Okay.
And as you thumb through the volumes, you would find out a number of interesting things. One, it is in fact considered a viable form of divination magic to summon beings from other planes and have them tell you things.
Oh?
This is considered through a series of other spells a way to perform, like, prophecies or the like. Is to basically draw on the power and the knowledge of extraplanar beings. So there are types of divination. However, it is exceptionally rare. There are only a very small handful of oracles who have conducted their prophecies in this manner. The number is small enough that they are able to have very detailed descriptions of each of them in this book, and the book is not very big.
You don't say. I recognize any of those names?
You wouldn't recognize any. They're all a bunch of either stuffy wizards or kooky warlocks, basically.
Okay.
So just people who, just people who like go about things in a different way.
Okay.
It is typically considered by clerics to be cheating, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah?
There is a divide within the magic community about the right and proper way that prophecies should be received, and that a lot of clerics believe that unless the vision or prophecy comes directly from a god or goddess, it doesn't fucking count.
Oh.
Which means that, like, if you receive a vision, quote unquote, from a devil or a demon or a archfey or etc., those aren't visions. Or those aren't prophecies. That's a different thing.
What did they call it then?
A secret third thing.
They call it heresy, but
oh, yeah, I suppose
they call
would.
it heresy. They call it heresy, and other arcane users call it, you know, prophecy by a different means.
Gotcha. Okay. What does that have to do with Delphi, though?
If she's got a significant amount of conjuration magic around her, and granted you weren't there, so you don't know exactly how much conjuration magic is, you know, some conjuration magic. If she's got a significant amount of conjuration magic around her, it either means that, one, she's doing other shit in that tree that's requiring conjuration magic, which is, I mean, might be just her own business and might be something worth looking into, or two, she is using this highly contentious form of divination. And that's complicated.
So she summoned something. Perhaps.
It could be that she's summoning shit.
Got it.
It is worth noting. It's worth noting, though, that the field of conjuration magic is vast, and there are a lot of spells that require conjuration. Not all of them are summoning creatures.
Is there a way to, in this book, to tell the type of conjuring magic and tell it apart and see if it is a summoning conjuration magic? How to recognize that? Is there like a flavor to it? Is there something that we need to look for?
Unfortunately, the book kind of is doing the... You know the one meme about like the experts meme? Where it's like, oh, but of course everybody would know this very basic thing that's actually not basic because not everybody's an expert in the field.
Uh-huh.
You know that?
Yeah.
That's basically what the book does, is like, oh, but of course you should just be able to tell. That everybody can tell these different types of conjuration magic apart. What are you talking about? So Dimitri might know.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I look for a different book that is less snobby?
Yes, but it might not be in this library.
Got it. Okay, so this is something I'll need to talk to Dimitri about. Got it.
Probably.
Okay.
Dimitri, do you have your question?
Yes.
Go for it.
I have formulated a question that is different from my other question. I'm not stalling. No, I actually have one. I would like to look up other, not saying she's a fraud. I would like to look up false prophets who have existed and been caught.
All right, Dimitri, with a 16, you are able to find the section of the library that is about false prophecies. This section of the library is kind of split into two. There's an entire section that's about, like, here are a bunch of prophecies that ended up being completely fucking bogus. And then there is another section that is more like, yes, who are some famous false prophets? You are able to, which particular section would you like to dig through?
Profits for profit.
I'll go to the actual profits first.
Well, incidentally, you would find a book labeled exactly what Kenny said. You would find a book called Profits for Profit.
Good.
Which is a brief but pretty solid overview of a bunch of the different famous tellers of tall tales that have come before. It covers everything from your garden variety mega church preacher type figure who's like, yeah, I've been chosen by insert god here, and you gotta listen to me because I've definitely been chosen.
Definitely been chosen.
To far more revered oracles that have ended up being fake, have been proven to be liars. Some of them are better than others. Some of them, it's a case of like, they told a lot of really vague prophecies that you really can't prove were true versus weren't true. It just so happened that eventually somebody caught them out as admitting, basically, to, yeah, I made it all up. Then you have some of the more detailed prophecies. There is one prophet in particular that was a halfling who he got very famous for his prophecies of the future. He was basically a doomsday preacher, right? And it turns out that he was just taking a lot of drugs. And some of his prophecies ended up being correct, but a lot of them ended up being horrifically off base. And he always had like an excuse, in the early days, but eventually, just one too many false prophecies caught up to him, and he was proven to be, again, just full of shit, or full of drugs in this case.
Oh boy.
They even include, they include some other ones that I guess would be probably closer to this one, Dimitri, of prophets that really didn't have incorrect prophecies ever, and not just because all their prophecies were vague. Oracles that seemed to know what they were talking about, but they were getting their information from very terrestrial sources, where they just happen to know a lot about the area around them and the people around them and the politics around them, etc., etc. And they were able to guess correctly so often and in such detail that it was indistinguishable from somebody telling the future. Until eventually it was revealed that no, they're kind of just making shit up. They're just really, really good at it.
Damn.
Interesting.
They're just really, really good at it. Good at lying.
I mean, if you're a town gossip,
it's true.
Or people who are.
I guess
or if everybody's coming to you with all of their problems.
Indeed, at what point does it stop being lying and simply becomes taking advantage of a situation?
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
You may never tell a lie, except for that it's coming from a god. Are you noticing, Dimitri?
Indeed. Noted. It has been noted in my
False
notes.
prophet.
All right. Max, meanwhile, you go searching for Veritas's last prophecy. And Max, you, in the process of doing so, come across, well, you come across a shocking lack of any of Veritas's prophecies in this library.
They've
To
been
the point
moved.
where
Revisionist history is at hand.
yeah, you actually would go, like, at some point you go to a librarian and he kind of, like, you know, does the whole, like, head scratch, and he goes, oh, yeah, that sounds familiar. She was that girl in the pond, right? I heard, like, you know, I've heard, like, legends about her, and he goes, oh, well, I think we had a couple of books on her, but one adventurer or another either walked off with them, and some of them were put into storage, and I just can't remember the last time we've kept them on the shelves.
Rude.
So when was the last time she was an active part of this town?
You know, I don't even know if she ever was.
Gasp.
Before my
well,
time.
I mean, you have the hot springs. I mean, how do you think the hot springs work? You think they're just hot? They're hot for a reason. I mean, you have to know that. You're a librarian.
I assumed it was a natural geological process.
Well, you assumed wrong.
The Aarakocra ruffles his feathers and goes, apparently, I apologize. I will have to do further research.
If there's any books that you can find, maybe you got a little, a little something in the back. I don't know. Like, if you find any information, just please let me know before we leave.
You shift from little bird foot to bird foot, and then go, I suppose it's the least I can do for a young man such as yourself. Let me go look and see what we've got in our back catalog. It might be a while. Can I get a name and a place to reach you at?
Yes, my name is Maximilian Goldenrod, and I live at 555 the Inn Over There Drive. You know which one I'm talking about, the one that has the good food?
Birdsong.
Sure. I believe that sounds right. I should have paid more attention to the site. I'm with my friends. We'll get back there one way or the other, but you seem to know your way around. I think that's probably it.
He nods. He pauses and he goes, Goldenrod, you're the kid who's been around Mordar's shop, haven't you? He hasn't stopped talking about you.
Yeah, we listen, I know the forest is kinda, everyone says it's kinda weird, but it's not really as bad as everyone made it out to be. But I got in there and found some things that he was needing, and yeah, I took care of it. Speaking of, I don't have it on, but oh my goodness, you should see the amazing work that he did on my armor. It's just fantastic.
Oh, I don't doubt it. He's a skilled craftsman. He pauses and kind of carefully goes, do mind the quests he sends you on. He has a tendency to be a little bit reckless with the lives of people that aren't him and his kin. So just, you seem very capable, and I'm sure he wouldn't purposefully endanger you, but woods are dangerous.
Well, fortunately, we're not just any adventurers. You see, we are a group of exceptional heroes. So, there's nothing a little forest can do to trip us up.
Nods slowly. He goes, well, at least you're confident about it. I hope, I wish you the best. And I will go look for those books for you.
Oh, thank you. You are a scholar indeed.
Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile, AJ, you search for new songs that you can play on your flute here, and you find a number of songs specifically written for divination rituals. but there are a number of them that you kind of like, you know, like hum under your breath, and you're like, these sound pretty. I think I don't really care it's used for a ritual. I could just play this for fun.
Wow.
Ooh, you're gonna heal us with pretty music.
I can fucking try.
Does he actually say that way to Kenny? Because if he does, I have a response. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
You fucking try, and I know you're gonna fucking do it. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up back.
Yay! He's currently sitting in your lap reading a book, by the way. So he did that like looking straight up.
Is it so, Kenny? Is it one of like the divination books, or are you reading one of your new novels?
He already read through the divination stuff. He's a quick reader, and there's nothing more he could gain from it without talking to Dimitri, and he's gonna do that later. So, because Dimitri's reading, so he's just reading one of his novels he stole from the other library.
Are you starting with the one about what was you say her name was? Clarice.
Clarice, yes.
Yeah, are you starting with the one about Clarice?
God, you know it. I have to know how she progresses.
As a character, she's grown up so much. In the book you read, she was a young dragon of 34, and now she's a whole 120. She's off and getting, you know, and falling in love, and it's so exciting. And
so exciting.
In this one, there's an evil warlock in this book as the villain.
Oh my god. AJ, he's pulling on his Hime bang, the long ones. Look, he's pulling the book up to show it to him. There's an evil warlock this time.
Evil warlocks, I can't make that joke because I want him to show
Do
up
it.
later. Never mind.
No, okay.
Say the evil warlock's name. But
the evil warlock's name is Arcacia. He's a bad guy.
I hope he loses.
Me too. You can do it, Clarice.
He's getting in the way of true love.
He's getting in the way of true love. I'm assuming George is sitting right next to him and said that.
Yeah.
Can he be like a smaller animal so they're both sitting on AJ's lap?
Oh no, he is full-size goose. He is like roosted himself on top of AJ's head and is like long neck craning to read the book over your shoulder, Kenny.
This is fine.
Poor AJ trying to read his own book.
He's fine. It's fine.
They both just keep yapping to you too. They're just like, look. Poor AJ.
They're providing live commentary on the book they're reading.
Mm-hmm. And they're getting into a tiny little argument here or there about like Clarice.
About character motivation.
Yeah. It's true love,
George,
damn it.
George personally, the author has included a illustration of what Clarice looks like, and George is very upset because he did not think that Clarice was gonna look like that, and so he's like, they drew her wrong. They drew her wrong.
What do you mean they drew her wrong?
How could they do this to me?
She's always been a beautiful pink sparkly dragon. What do you mean?
No, she was purple.
She was pink. You blasphemer.
No, she's always. I'm not making this up. They used the word lavender in the other book.
I swear, it's the Mandela effect.
It turns out it's
a crazy wizard that likes to change things sometimes in the time stream. But he leaves some people alone, so it drives them nuts.
Known time traveler Mandela.
Sorry.
Beatrice over there like, oh, that bitch.
Yeah.
Time traveler.
Fuck that time time traveler. He keeps fucking me over personally. Ah, yes. Now it is time for us to go find Nove's books.
I was gonna say, Nove, you do not actually find any books with a 6. You instead find something completely different. No, it's okay. It's okay. You'll love it. You'll love it. Nove, you find a book of famous, a collection of different famous oracles, all in very little clothing. Posed for a particular photo shoot that they did.
I petition that Brian's in one of them with someone.
Brian wasn't an oracle.
I said in one with someone. As a side.
It was apparently supposed to be a calendar for a charity. For a charity thing, and it never materialized. They just have all the collections of old photos here. And oh, wouldn't you know it, Belle is one of them, but there are a lot of more your type of
oh boy,
scantily clad in the book as well.
Oh, scantily clad women?
Yes, and men.
And men?
Lots of muscles.
Oh, I see. Oh, lots of muscles.
Oh wow, Nove.
Very good anatomy.
Kenny's bag is just sitting there. It's almost like you could just slip it in there with no one noticing. Take it home.
Or
I can't believe you're advocating for stealing
it out.
Yeah, but then you have to return it.
Oh yeah, but listen, I'm many things. Speaking as Nove, I am not a thief.
I am speaking as Kenny.
Wow.
I want it. I got it. I'm Ariana, baby.
Nove's gonna brave it, and she's gonna go check out the book.
The librarian just kind of like looks at the cover, looks at you, and goes, "They're very pretty, aren't they?"
Oh, they're gorgeous. It's not what I came here for, it's close enough.
And she nods and goes, "Well, everybody loves a little window shopping. Why not expand your horizons?" As she will hand you the book. There is a month's window to return it. But she says that most mail services will return the books for you if you give them the correct address and such.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I did have a question though about one of the oracles in the book.
Of course.
What do you know about Belle, personally? Like, any experiences? Like, do you have any?
Any gossip?
Basically. She kind of like looks around before she'll like lean in and be like, "Well, I would never want to speak ill of our dear mayor, but I heard that I heard that she was quite wild before she came here. Not really much of a learned individual, at least so the rumors go. But she showed up here and settled down and started telling prophecies. As far as I know, she has a pretty good track record. Most of them are true. But, well, people talk. Everyone's a little, well, at least at first, a lot of people were a little bit suspicious, you know. Again, considering her background, but I suppose you can't judge a book by its cover. And she taps her beak.
Oh, that's very true. You can't do that. You know, speaking as one of those books that can't be judged by their cover. Do you happen to know, like, the section where, like, her prophecies would be at by chance? That's what I came here for, but you see, I've been very, very sidetracked.
Oh, goodness. Well, this actually isn't the library they keep him at. There's an entire library here dedicated to her prophecies. It's near to her tree. You should be able to find it to the north. Right north of her tree.
Oh, okay.
As you should be able to tell because there's a giant statue of her outside of it.
What? I mean, oh, that's crazy. How there's just a giant statue of isn't that blasphemy of some kind somewhere? Somebody?
I mean, I suppose it depends on your definition of blasphemy. We haven't been struck down by any gods because of it, so I assume Belle isn't breaking any divine rules. She would know best, though, right?
Yeah, she sure would. Thank you again for helping me, and for
of course,
check out the book. I really
of course.
appreciate it.
She just smiles and goes, "Your secret's safe with me, dear. You don't have to look so nervous."
Oh, thank you. Which secret?
Which
Any
one?
you'd like.
Okay.
She's got some.
Because there is one other thing I would like to know about.
Oh, of course. Ask away.
Do you happen to have any books on behavior therapy?
Behavior therapy. She would pull out a very extensive catalog of books, and she will say, "I'm afraid those would be at a different library."
Ah, shit.
Do you want me to tell you where?
Yes, please.
She would write down the location for you.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck. I hope you find what you're looking for.
You have a good day.
You have a good day, too.
Awkwardly shuffle away with her book.
Oh, bless.
In her little bag.
Oh, Nove, what did you
right.
get?
For the sake of poor Nove's mental health, and you would not have actually seen her check the book out.
Ah, got it. I saw the bag. That's why I asked.
She's just got her normal bag on.
Oh, okay. Fine. I see. All right. Do we need to go to? It's time to go to Nove's research place. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by this book.
Oh, we don't have to go there now.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I found what I needed.
Oh.
Here.
Oh. Well, that's nice. What'd you get?
An anatomy book.
Oh, cool. I don't
Yeah.
know. I only know the basics of anatomy. Anatomy.
So, what do we want to do now?
Do we want to go talk to Belle now, or do we want to wait?
I think, didn't they say earlier that we should wait because it'd be like suspicious? Unless you just want to go. I mean, I don't really care if I'm suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Well, that's why I was gonna, he points to his locket.
So since we have time, we should go to the place that Nove wanted to go earlier, though, right? There might be some other books there.
No, we shouldn't. No.
Max, weren't you listening?
I found my book.
She found her
Well,
book.
I said there might be other things there in the same category that would be, that we might would help us on our journey. I was just suggesting, I mean, there could be, you know, I mean, there's more than one book on prophecy. I'm sure there's more than one book on anatomy.
No, this one's fine.
No, there's only one book.
There's only one book.
It's the Greys.
Exactly, that's the title of the book, The Grace. I think we should go visit Belle. Right now. Immediately.
At the very least, we could see how long the line is.
Do you want me to be incognitus?
Incognito?
You know what? Yeah.
Incognitus.
I want you to be incognitus.
You want me to be incognitus? Okay. He's gonna fiddle with his locket. First, he looks around first. Make sure there's nobody suspicious around. They're kind of like off to the side. And
It's us. We're the suspicious ones.
And then he's gonna, Kenny's gonna take the charm part out that lets him transform back. Takes the glimmer off, and suddenly Mood Elf! Oh, this feels so weird.
He's all sparkly and blue.
Hi, sparkly and blue here.
Hello, sparkly boy.
Hi, it's me.
Hello.
Okay, now be aware when I walk out into the sun. It's gonna be it gets worse at night. You know, when the moon is out, but does he sparkle in the sun too? Probably not. Hold on. What do you,
No, not really.
Not really? Okay. He's just normal in the sun.
He's just blue.
Just blue.
I can relate to just being blue.
I'm more purple than blue, God.
Okay, you're lavender.
I'm lavender. We've been over this. Lavender. Right, George? Lavender.
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 And you didn't even get the book that had that bit in it, so I can't even prove us wrong or right.
I have
realize
it.
this.
It's in my bag.
It's gonna drive me crazy.
It's in my bag.
No, it's the one. It's the one you didn't check out, the one you've already read.
Yeah, I took it from home. It's in my bag. You think I wouldn't have took one of my favorite books with me? God, he like reaches in.
That would be in purple.
He throws it at the goose.
He catches it in his beak.
All right. And Kenny, without saying anything, starts removing his sweater vest, so his shirt kind of pulls up with it too. He doesn't mean to. I'm sorry. You're about to get flashed with Moon Elf titties.
What is happening?
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. There's not much of them to look at. So
Fuck you.
It doesn't really matter.
He's an A cup, but he's trying.
You'll get there, I believe.
He takes that off. He takes his gloves off. He takes the little feathers out of his hair. He takes his hair down, shakes it out. So he looks completely different than he looked earlier. Alright. And he throws all that stuff in his bag. He takes his earrings off, too. There. Ah! Takes the braids out. Completely different. We'll never know it was me.
I thought you said he takes the brains out.
No, he takes his braids.
Those are already gone.
Took his braids out. I hate you all.
Sorry.
And he's gonna unbutton the first couple of buttons of his black shirt, roll his sleeves up to the top. There you go. Good to go.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to fuck her, or are you trying to be incognitus, as you were saying?
What are you talking about?
I'm so confused. You've
I
unbuttoned. You've flashed your titties. You
I changed my outfit. I usually have it all the way buttoned up, so I buttoned it down. I hid my necklace under the shirt. I took off my vest. I changed how I wear. I changed my outfit. What do you mean am I trying to fuck her?
I don't know.
He looks around. He's confused.
Don't mind me.
Can somebody help me out here?
What am I helping you with?
I don't know. The rest of my party went stupid silent.
Well, how are we just doing like a drive-by? and like looking? Are we actually going to like try to go in?
I was gonna try to go in. And I do believe Novade wanted to go in too.
Oh yeah, I wanted a prophecy.
Okay.
I kind of want to go back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be separate from you guys so she doesn't know I'm with you. I don't let her know, and so I can compare what she says to me to what she says to you guys.
We still at the bookstore? Or at the bookstore, the library, whatever. The place where the books live. The bookhouse.
I mean, the library. The library can be a bookstore if you are brave enough.
If you're Kenny.
Did we find anything in the back before we leave?
You would actually, you would get pulled aside by the librarian from earlier, and he would admit in a very like confused tone of voice, he goes, I know we used to have books about Veritas here at one point, but they appear to all be gone.
Gasp. Oh, such a shame how your little girlfriend's not in the library, Max.
That's not funny, Nove. They're trying to erase her from history. Imagine if they tried to erase you from history. How would you feel, huh?
Oh, I'm
Blessed.
not getting in this. I'm gonna walk away. Kenny backs up!
I feel absolutely blessed to be wiped out of existence right now.
Oh, Max. Oh, Max.
Well, that's not what Veritas wants. Obviously.
This sounds like her problem.
Well, her problem's my problem right now.
Yeah, for your girlfriend.
You dip your sword once and suddenly everything is your problem.
No, I'm sorry. I promised her that I would help out because there were concerns, and I am just following up because that I try to keep the promises that I make.
Man, Papa Bear, the weather is so nice outside. You want to go out there with me? Grabbing AJ's arm.
Yeah, let's go for a walk.
We'll be outside! Dimitri grabs his tail.
I don't know what everybody's being so weird about.
Pulling Dimitri out.
You just like help any water spirit that decides to ask you for help, or what?
You act like they didn't help me out.
What did they do for you?
What do you mean? What did they do for me? They blessed my sword. Look, they're in, on top of that, they're in trouble. Like they have there's something wrong. Obviously, there's something wrong. If there's no previous, documentation that they ever existed in this library of prophecy, then there's something wrong. And so it's no longer just, you're gonna go help your girlfriend. No, there's something actually going on here, and I agreed to look into it. And now that we know there's an issue, we should help. It's not about. I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing. Like, isn't that the whole point of what we're trying to do here?
Furious typing.
The typing distracted me. Fuck.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't know. Maybe she's shunned. Maybe she's wiped out for a good reason.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's it. I don't know. You better. I didn't got no malicious energy.
I will apologize to you if I'm wrong. Okay. But I would like to.
In the meantime, would you like to? In the meantime, would you like to help?
Do I have to?
No, you do what you want to do.
Jesus fucking Christ, guys.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
both, we're outside, EJ, pulling him back out the hallway.
George is not outside. George is inside eating popcorn.
Peeking in once in a while, making sure they're okay, making sure they don't fight.
Let's be real, we're elves, we can hear everything.
Yeah.
Let's be so for real.
Would you do the same if it was me?
Of course I would. Why would I not? Do you need help? Is there something I can help you with?
No, not right now. I just expect the same kindness.
Well, I mean, of course you would get the same kindness. I don't know why you would think that you wouldn't if you needed help. I don't know why you would think that I wouldn't help you the same that I would anyone else. You know, I mean, I know we're here to be heroes and make money, but we're also still here to be heroes. And the way that I was raised, being a hero still means something.
Oh no! Oh, he's digging that hole. Oh my God, she's gonna think he means that she doesn't see it that way.
All right. I'll hold you to it then.
Babe.
She's gonna leave.
Alright, Nove walks out of the library.
As Nove has already left the library, Max wonders why someone that he just met and has been nothing but cold to him since the very first moment that they spoke is so concerned about his dealings with a water spirit.
Oh shit. Sorry.
I mean, fair point.
Fair point.
He do got a point there.
He do got a point. So, how we doing, guys?
What do you mean?
We good?
Good how? We're fine.
Emotionally? You okay? We okay? Got anything you want to
go see Belle now?
Oh! Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure, let's go do that. Yeah. Hey, Nove, would you like a chocolate?
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Some cheese?
No.
Oh, dear God. Okay.
Well, I think that perhaps that Belle is a fraud.
I agree, because I also found some stuff that makes me think she's using, something she summoned. No.
Okay.
Well, maybe. But, the conjuration magic that she's using, Dimitri, I need you to try to, because the book said that you would just know if it was a summoning magic. Would you be able to tell?
It depends on the vibes.
Well, keep in mind, I think she has summoned something. And look for traces of that, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she's a fraud too.
Well, I can't really put my input into this, because I'll just say that she's a fraud.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that?
Oh, it's more wrong for the reason why I'm saying it.
Why?
Because.
What's the reason? I won't know unless you tell me.
Oh, right. My bad. You don't know. She's not really in line with my viewings at the moment. So that's why I think that she's a fraud.
What does that mean?
She's not. She doesn't. You know. She doesn't follow the same ways that we usually do prophecies.
I knew you had a spark of the divine in ya. I sniffed it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you sniffed me. You sniffed me real good.
You smell nice, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh no, I can recognize it. But you be around it for enough. I saw. You know what? That's the whole thing that book was talking about, Dimitri. You're around it enough, you just know what to look for.
You just sniff it.
You just sniff it. You just know. You get the vibes. You know what? You're an expert then, so that that tracks. She's so. People think that summoning something to divine things for you is cheating in prophecies, so that could be why it doesn't align, and that's also what the book said, which leads me to believe once again that she's using something like that, which is dangerous, isn't it?
You know what my theory is? I think she summoned that snake.
The racist one?
A racist snake.
A racist bear snake. Oh my god.
That bits me?
that would okay, so that would explain a few things, because she wouldn't want other goddesses around, right? To like soak up magics. And she wouldn't want like Veritas around, so maybe she's sucking up all their energy via the snake shit.
I mean, the snake is quite far away, but you know, could be.
I don't know. I don't know. She summoned something.
Yeah, sure. Just blame everything on Belle Delphi.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure.
She summoned a racist.
The male loneliness epidemic.
Belle Delphi!
Global warming.
Belle Delphi!
Delphi.
The Suez Canal disaster.
Belle Delphi!
COVID-19.
Prices of bath water.
Belle Delphi!
The price of eggs.
Belle Delphi! Bitch, those are my eggs!
My stomach hurts from laughing.
Sorry.
Ow.
We're so
Actually,
sorry.
Everything hurts from laughing.
Belle Delphi is the problem with everything.
Oh my god, she really
is.
She is. She summoned something she shouldn't have done, and it's out of her control now. It's running amok. She can't control it. And it's
I will.
It's power hungry. It's sucking all the power out of everything.
I will taste for it.
Taste for it. Blah, 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 blah. He does that with his
Do you
tongue.
lick the air? Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, divination is more of a smell, but conjuration is more of like it's a mouthfeel.
Yeah. Divination, you could smell. It smells crisp, like newly laundered clothing and clouds. It's a really pretty, jasmine-y floral smell. I could smell it on Nove.
Oh.
I smell a little bit of it on AJ, too.
Sniff, sniff.
What? A little bit of it. So, it's, you know, because you can heal and stuff. You've been touched by the divine in that way.
He just looks at his hands. Huh.
Yeah, it's a real comforting smell. I'm used to smelling it, so I can smell it.
And more I'm understanding AJ's, where am I?
Yeah. He's getting old.
Don't worry, Papa. I'll take care of you in your old age.
Thank you, God.
I'll watch it for you.
You'll always have a home with me.
Right? We'll build one of those like offshoots off the house just for you.
Papa's
We get you one of those
patio.
chairs that you sit in and it takes you up the stairs.
Yeah, just for you, Papa.
Hey, whoa, I can walk. Okay, whoa.
Well, just in case, you know, your hip's gonna go one day. Too much tree fucking.
They're just looking out for you. Oh no.
I assume they're marching on over there.
Marching on over there. The line is so long, perhaps even longer than yesterday.
Oh my fucking god.
I have a question.
Go for it.
How do people feel about moon elves in this town?
Well, Kenny, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Most people have never seen a moon elf in their lives.
Oh shit. Okay.
And not like in a oh my god they're gonna stare at you kind of way. As in they don't even realize what a moon elf looks like. So a lot of people look at you and go like, oh, you're probably one of those like ice elves, huh?
Ice elf? I'm a moon elf.
And they go, what's that?
Okay.
There are like a couple people who look at you like who are more like, oh, a moon elf? Are you sure? Kind of like skeptical because they're like, really? I didn't know those were like real.
No, where are you really from?
Right?
Yeah. You know, a lot of people don't really like. You get a number of stares because you know, moon elves are quite magnificent to look at. I would say, on average, they're very pretty.
Thank you.
They're but moon elves really have significance within elven culture. And you are in a town that's primarily made up of humans, Aarakocra, and a handful of dwarves and a handful of like.
I know what I'm gonna
halflings.
do. Did we establish that Belle knows Brian? We talked about it.
I don't think we established it for sure, but she probably does.
I'm gonna walk right up to the guard in front of the line and ask him to tell Belle that Feathersong's younger brother is here and would like to talk to her.
The guard is kind of gonna like. Can you roll me? I guess you could roll me a persuasion check if you would like.
I'm like, I gotta use this somehow. I gotta do something to get us in there and not have to fucking figure out how to get in there again. Ooh! Okay. Ooh! Okay. So 18 plus 2, is that a dirty 20?
And that is how math works, yes.
I can't math, I'm gay! We've been over
Okay,
this.
I'm gay and I can math.
You're the
You
wrong
worked
kind
at
of
a
gay.
bank!
I believe that you can 18 plus 2. I believe in you.
You were a merchant teller at a bank!
That's money! Thank you.
Snake eyes.
No, it's a
21.
I'm just kidding about the wrong kind of gay. That was a joke. You're the best kind of gay. Sorry. That was... I'm making that very clear. That was a joke.
I thought it was funny.
Okay, good. Yes. 20. 18? 19? 20? Yes, 20.
So, the guard, like, the name Featherstone clearly means something to the guard, but the guard kind of, like, is like, really?
Yep.
Feathersong's younger brother is here.
How many moon elves do you know? He raises his eyebrow.
Just the look, wait over here.
Yep.
All right.
Tell her it's Kenneth. She's met me before.
Has she?
No. She's seen him, but she hasn't met him.
Roll me deception. You said that very confidently for somebody who was lying.
I always speak confidently. That's a 17.
I know.
And that's just a straight because I have no deception anymore.
you were confident enough that you fooled him, so we will go inside.
God, I just say everything with confidence. I'm sorry.
You definitely are getting... You get a couple mildly disgruntled looks from the people at the front of the line, who very much are, like, kind of looking at you like, why are the fuck are you cutting?
He's gonna do the thing where he is gonna make a Brian pose. Puts his hand on his hip, kind of juts it out, does a little wink and a finger gun, and it's like, "Sigh, this is official rockstar business. I'll be in and out in no time. It has nothing to do with prophecies. I just need to personally talk to her for just a second, friend to friend." Smile.
You're still getting a couple disgruntled looks, but for the most part, everybody just kind of goes like, well, there's nothing we can do about it.
He's gonna sneak all his friends in with him.
We're the entourage.
You're the entourage.
I mean, have you guys all wandered up to stand with him?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
So, probably about 10 minutes later, the guard would step back out and he looks kind of like baffled, but would just go, she says she'll meet with you privately after working hours.
Yeah, okay. Well, what about when hours is that? What time is that?
She usually stops, and he kind of does a gesture at the gathered people. About 9 p.m.
Got it. Thanks so much.
She says that if you're interested, she'd love to take you to dinner.
I would absolutely love that. You let her know, buddy, that I'm going to be taking my friends with me, too. I got a little entourage. Famous people never travel without an entourage.
Okay, tone it down a little bit, bud.
He just kind of, like, nods, and he's like, if you say so. I've never been famous myself.
And for your trouble, he's gonna shake his hand, and in his hand he slips him a gold coin.
Oh my
god.
God.
That absolutely perks him up. He goes, yep, of course, I hope to see you again, sir. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Wonderful day for you as well, good sir. Thank you for doing your job. He's gonna turn heel and saunter. Well, that was easy.
I think we gave up too easy.
No. We'll have a private meeting with her. It'll be fine. It's better to have a private meeting than, like, having to, like, rush, don't you think?
I guess.
Plus,
I
she's
would
taking
like
us
to
to
talk
dinner.
to her now. But
No. Would you like to wait in line?
fuck no.
I didn't think so.
Maybe there's another sad mother we can cut in front of.
No.
Is there anything you guys would like to do in the meantime? Specifically, is there any... Look, Belle Delphi has to live here somewhere. Do you want to, like, investigate her shit?
Yes!
Oh
Yes!
Yes!
The only reason I gave up so fast is because we're at 3 hours and 48 minutes. That's the only reason I gave up so fast. Yes. If there's something we can do in that small amount of time, let's do it.
All right. Well, who's gonna bring up the idea?
We should sneak into her house.
Oh, yeah? I'm good
Cool.
at that. I can break in. He's gonna put his spell thing back in his locket and go back to Drow Elf. Start putting his hair back up.
Georgia, who's now back to being a pigeon, be like, Billy, if you know where she lives.
Oh my god.
We could do a
Everybody's
locating.
distracted by pigeon.
Can't we do a locating spell or some shit?
Do you have a locating spell?
I don't know. Do you, Magic Man?
Magic Man.
I'm not the one who does magic. You are.
I don't have a locating spell like that.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Magic Man?
A magic man?
You do magic, you're a man.
Okay.
I mean, the maths out.
It does.
I can't lie, that math does out.
George, do you happen to know where she lives? Because I don't think we have that spell.
I mean, okay, so hear me out. I think it's the big, sparkly house in the west of town. Just a hunch.
Big sparkly house? Yeah, that sounds about right. That susses out.
Yes, I would say either, like, big, lavish, or, like, someplace with, like, a big statue of her. Or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Both.
Have
big and lavish, and there's a huge statue of her, so either it's a huge fan or it's where she lives.
What kind of person puts a big statue? Oh, my brother would. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, but I don't know why you'd ask that question.
I don't know. I don't fucking know why I asked it either, George. Come on. Who are we kidding? Narcissists. Narcissists put it in front of their houses.
Well, you want to go visit this narcissist and see what she's got hiding in her house?
Let's go steal her shit.
I would say let's go steal her shit.
Let's go steal her shit.
I'm super way too excited about this.
What? She's rich. She don't need it.
Hey, you're rich.
Yeah. No, my parents are rich, and they don't need it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So we should steal from your parents.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm down.
Noted.
I know how to get in and get out. You want to rob them fucking blind?
At least he's consistent. You gotta hand him that.
Yeah, it's true.
It's very true.
Alright, so indeed, as George said, Belle Delphi's treehouse, because that's what it is bright white.
Treehouse?
Yeah, treehouse.
Oh, I thought you
all
said
of these
pre.
houses are tree houses. No.
And I was very confused and concerned.
It's a tree house. All of the houses here are tree houses. But it's like, you know, it's bright, painted bright white. It does sparkle in the sunlight. Like 1,000 windows just everywhere. Yes, a statue of her in very little clothing.
Ew.
In front of her house. It's a fountain. It's artistic, I think.
You ever seen someone that your brothers surely fucked half naked before because... No one else?
But
Just
yeah.
me?
I don't have a brother.
Oh, lucky.
Alright, George was like, I'd be like, so, how do we want to get in?
Back door and I'll pick the lock.
So let's see what we can find. Everybody roll me investigation to see if you can find a back door.
What is my
Door lover.
16, 17. That's a 17.
Investigation.
I got
I
a
think
14.
I found Belle's back door. I got a 20. It's like a 17 plus 3.
Let's give it to the
on the back door right
Let's
now.
give it to the straight man finding the beautiful woman's back door. Good job.
17.
Took the joke right out of my head. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Max does find Belle Delphi's back door.
I bet he does. Knock, knock, knock.
Well, you probably don't want to knock, Kenny.
So I let him in.
Roll the pick a lock.
I was doing the lowest
roll
thing.
Me sleight of hand.
Okay. That's another 17 plus 6. That's 20 something.
Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
The lock is magical.
Oh, fuck me sideways. This shit's magic.
Oh no.
You feel like you manage to unlock it, and practically the moment it clicks, like it should open, everything inside the lock just resets, and you notice the little puff of abjuration magic around the lock as it does.
You suck. Does anybody have Dispel?
I want to walk up to the lock, and I want to grab a hold of it, and I want to use my glove of rusting to destroy the lock.
Smart man.
Max, it takes a little bit to overcome the magic on the lock, but your glove is stronger as the lock kind of rots away, and the the mechanism that was keeping it latched eventually crumbles to the point where you guys are able to just open the door.
Wow, Max, you're real good at getting in back doors.
Oh, thank you. I've been waiting to use this special technique for a while, so I'm glad it worked.
Man, you really are interesting. I didn't know you had a glove that could get you in a back door like that. He saunters in like how you do, looking for traps.
Is anybody stealthing?
I am.
Yes.